The three E's is what you get out of this, man. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, still undefeated and still the WBA lightweight champion of the world from Baltimore, Maryland. Here is the undefeated Gervonta Tank Davis, ladies and gentlemen. Tank, right up here to the podium, by all means.
I'm supposed to say something first? Yeah. Thank everybody for coming out. Great event. Everybody that played a part of this event, I appreciate you guys. Once again, we did it again. On to the next.
Tank. Hey, Tank. Congratulations on the victory. Obviously, it's always a matter of time with you when you're going to land that knockout punch. How did you size him up, and what did you do to get to that moment where you ended the fight?
I just had to get in the right range. You know, I was fighting my range out. He had a decent jab. He was moving a lot. You know what I mean? Just had to break him down as the fight was going on.
So many great fighters that you can take on next, including maybe Lomachenko. Interested in that fight? November,
for sure.
Talked about?
Yeah, for sure. As long as we go back to the drawing board, and I'm willing to fight all of them.
Thank you so much. Congrats.
Tank, straight in front. Right here, right in front of you.
Oh.
Congratulations on the knockout.
Thank you.
You bet. A lot of people thought early on in the fight, as sometimes is the case with you, that you started a little slowly and that a lot of people had him winning early on. How did you feel like you were doing? Did you think he was doing anything to win rounds, and you figured it was a matter of time before your power came out?
Oh, my bad. No. I mean, he definitely was, throwing more punches than our beginning of the rounds. And my whole thing was to, let him tire himself out. I don't think he was connecting a lot of them shots, but he was definitely, touching my gloves and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I knew he was going to tire himself out. That was the whole game plan.
And on the last shot, the left hand is one of the most brutal left hands I've seen, maybe ever. That was a very impressive shot. Did you feel like that? He seemed like he was really badly hurt with the shot before that. Did you figure that when you landed that shot, because you ran to the corner post to start to get in position to do your flip, I think before the referee even finished counting to 10.
Yeah, I knew the way he felt like he wasn't getting back up because he hit his head, on the mat, So, overall, he's a great fighter.
Gervonta, do you think, you get so much notoriety for your power, but your smarts in the ring people don't talk about a lot, and it seemed like, guys get into patterns and you find that and you break it down, and you seem like you're the smarter fighter a lot of times at the end of the day, but people don't give you credit for that. Do you agree with that, A? And B, do you think it's frustrating to, hear about your power but not hear about how smart you are in the ring?
It's been going on for my whole pro career, so it's okay. It's really like, people can play, smart people can play dumb, but dumb people can't play smart. You know what I mean? So it goes like that.
And, you had mentioned you want to fight all of them, right? And, there's a lot of good guys out there. He mentioned Loma. Shakur would be another guy with you. I wonder, Shakur is a quick boxer, a good guy, but do you think he would engage you enough to make it an entertaining fight? Or if you fought him, do you feel like it would be a bad fight because you'd be chasing him all night?
Three years ago, George Kambosos came into New York and shocked Teofimo Lopez. Tonight, you come into Puerto Rico and shock Subriel Matias. What did you think of your performance?
Madam, start firstly, all glory to God. Mucho respeto, reporter of Puerto Rico, Tío Mamos. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Eddie Hearn. Thank you, Team Paro. Everyone back home. We fucking did it. I like G, baby. I made a promise to my friend that passed away. I'm a fucking man of my word. And all the people that fucking said I couldn't do it. It's paro time!
You knew the kind of power that Subriel Matias possessed. What gave you the confidence that you could fight the way you did?
Man, I've been through hell and back in life. I've had harder fights mentally than that. I knew I could go in here, and I always said I'd get carried out if need be, God, thank you, God, for getting us both safe and home to our family, both our young families. And, man, I just have self-belief. I know the hard work I put in. I'm always the hardest worker in the room. I keep proving everyone wrong. And I just took the biggest test, man, and come out on top.
We have seen previous opponents of Liam Paro expend a lot of energy early on and burn themselves out in the middle rounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I got a bit of a problem. All right? I need 10 minutes. Unless, Carl, are you going to come and fucking hold it up for me? I need 10 fucking minutes and I can come and start the show. All right? So I got to do something. Let me know if you're going to come over here, Carl, and fucking show these people what the Aussies have done. Liam Paro has just shook up the world. He has took out the boogeyman. That means that Liam Paro is the fucking boogeyman now. It's all about the Aussies, mate. Yeah? I'm just letting you know. Liam Paro is the man to be recognized now at 140. Give me a minute and I'll be back. Take over, Carl. Just doing something on the other line, mate. You got to do
You're
it.
right, mate. No worries, bro. What a fucking victory, eh? Went into the man's backyard and like a thief in the fucking night, he stole that strap and he's bringing that cunt back home. Woohoo! What a fucking win. He boxed his absolute ass off. He beat him. I couldn't give fucking Matias more than 3 rounds in that fight. If I'm being generous, he gets 3. Mate, what a victory. What a fucking victory. Liam went in there and boxed his ass off. He used footwork. I've been saying this to people. This dude can box and he can fucking move. He's got a good ring IQ, man. His trainer, Alfie DiCarlo, what a game plan. What a fucking game plan. He took Matias' best shot. Took lots of Matias' good shots, mate. And fucking still stood there. And beat the fucking brakes off the guy. In his own hometown, in his own country. What a fucking legend. What a legend. And his star's rising now. This is Liam Paro. If you didn't know who the fuck he was before, you know who he is now. He's the IBF 140-pound world champion, motherfuckers. So let all your boys know there's a new dog in town. There's a new sheriff. What a fucking win. What a great win. Good. I didn't watch the Tank fucking bullshit fight. I was watching this one, mate, and what a fucking victory. Look, he absolutely boxed his ass off. Boxed his ass off for fucking 12 rounds. And yeah, I did see when he went back onto his stool at the end of the 7th, I thought, oh, he doesn't look good here. Fucking Matias might be just slowly getting to him, chopping him down. But then he just, later rounds, man, 11 and 12, he just got his second wind. And I think Matias gassed out, guys. I don't think the guy's got much of a gas tank. I think he just relies on that brawl. You know, he's definitely a brawler. But he's just got no head movement, man. Liam was just tagging him just straight down the pipe the whole night. and then he was using footwork, and he was clinching. I think it was good. I think it was a fucking great victory. Great victory. I've hardly got any voice left from screaming at me television. But what a fucking victory, mate. Another Australian world champion. Australia owns Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is now owned by Australia. It's fucking ours. Unbelievable. Yeah, the referee, I don't know what the fuck that referee was thinking by taking that point. Eddie reckons he was warning him all night, but I don't know. I didn't see him warning. But he took the point. He was trying to give him the fucking victory, but I just don't think Matias could fight at his pace. Like, I think Liam fought at a good pace, kept the fight long. But when he exchanged, he got in there and exchanged with him. Took Matias' best shot. I think Matias, I don't know, he had a bit of an off night, but I think it's a bit hard to get going when you got someone that can actually move and box, and that's what Liam Paro is, mate. Liam Paro can fucking move and box, and yeah, shout out to him, man. He's done the hard yards, that lad. He's 25-0 now, and he's a world champion. So I'm just proud of the guy, mate. Proud as punch. I knew Liam had it in him. I've been a big fan of Liam's for a while. He comes from near my hometown. Yeah, I think he's a good guy. Definitely the goods, and I think we're going to start seeing a lot more. Hopefully we get a fight down under in my state, and let's see him defend them fucking belts and start unifying. I think he's got a good chance of unifying. I'd like to see him fight Tio in Australia. That'd be awesome. Tio, Devon, Pitbull, any of those guys. I think he matches up well against them all. He's got a good ring IQ and he can adjust on the fly, mate. And Alfie DiCarlo, his trainer, was just giving him fucking beautiful corner work. Like, just when Liam was gassing and, Liam's sitting on that stool and Alfie's going, mate, you're up on the fucking get your shit together. And, he just fought his ass off, mate. Fought his ass off. And that round 11 and 12, man, he just, I don't know, he had a bit more pep in his step and he came out firing. And, he definitely, I don't know, what two judges had it 115, 112. I don't know how the fuck they had it that close. 7-5, I thought it was way wider than that. Way wider than that. I had it 9-3, 8-4 at best. Anybody can get it. Yeah, there is lots to pick from at 140, J. Will. There's some good fights there, mate. Yeah, Mick, his movement definitely stuffed him. He's a good mover. I've always thought he's a good mover. Thought he could box well, and he's definitely good.
Yeah, man. So, yo, what's up, brother? What's up, rap star? Your boy Super got lost his belt, bro. All that hype, and he lost that belt on the PR, bro.
Yeah, he did. How are you, Suleiman?
All that bullshit. Now Tank Davis looks even better than ever now. Tank Davis looks better than ever because Tank Davis keeps winning fights. David Benavidez keeps winning fights. I got all these motherfuckers in another channel bopping shit about David Benavidez, but David Benavidez keeps winning fights, man. He keeps winning fights. He's smart. I would do the same thing that David Benavidez did. You know what I'm saying? He keeps winning fights.
What did you watch the fight? Did you watch the Liam Paro fight, Suleiman?
Hey, I'm back. Can you hear me, Cole?
Yeah, got you, bro.
What an absolute banger. Liam Paro comes and shakes up the whole game, mate. He flipping. Now, if they were calling the other guy Boogeyman, are they going to keep the same energy and say Liam Paro busted up the Boogeyman? And I mean,
yeah, but check this out. They're talking about Liam Powell this and Liam Powell that, right? That he was hugging and all that. That's all bullshit. That fight right there, and that he's not gonna make no big money. He's gonna make big money because right now George Camboso can't make 135 no more. That's the reason he lost that fight to Lomachenko. And he looked spent, right? But now he's gonna move up to 140, and guess what? He's gonna be a top contender for the IBF, and he's gonna fight Liam Powell. So he got right there a big payday. Liam Powell immediately in Australia. You know what I'm saying? So it's two Aussies fighting. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see real skill level because Camboso could crack, but people is hating. He lost only to two guys, Devin Haney and Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? So that guy right there is gonna make mad bread. And then a rematch with this guy always gets a rematch, but he's not gonna get it right away because the IBF don't give rematches right away. So he's gonna have to learn, and he's too arrogant. Subriel Mati's an arrogant cat, so he's gonna learn the hard way for being so arrogant. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, he was looking past him, mate. He was too busy talking
Yeah, you
about
look at
wanting
you
up
past
these
all
other
these guys
fights.
like Devin
Yep.
Haney's father trying to negotiate a fight. If I was him, and then you have to think this: if that guy was in a boxing channel, another boxing channel, Bill Haney trying to make the fight with this guy, right? And they didn't want to make the fight, right? They didn't want to make the fight. Why they didn't want to make the fight? Because the guy's not that good. The guy telegraphs his shots. He ends all his combinations with a big left hook. He's very easy to fight. He takes a boatload of punishment early on the fight. Guys blow their water. He knocks them out. He steamrolls them. So he's not that good. He's very limited, bro. He's a very limited fighter. Forget about that. He's Puerto Rican. He's a very limited fighter. He has fan appeal, but not as great as people think. And look, now he got another loss. Maybe he could win back the belt, but it's not gonna be immediately. You know what I'm saying? I think right now what he should do is move up to 147. He's a big guy. Move it to 147 and see if you can fight Javon Ennis.
He can fight whoever the fuck he wants. He's the new IBF 140-pound champion now.
No, Liam Power's gonna get that fight with Camboso. That's guaranteed, bro. He's gonna make money, bro. He could fight Camboso. You
But don't
know what
you
I'm saying?
understand how much of
He
an
could.
upset this is? He went to his
It's a
country
big
and beat the
upset.
biggest favorite and the boogeyman of Puerto Rico's top man. You know, you got to give Liam Paro so much credit for composing himself, going against a man who's so strong, knowing that he got to be sharp, he got to fight from angles. Look at the man's footwork. Look at the
Yeah, but
man's
you can't
work
go by
rate.
the hype
And
no more,
every
bro.
time Subriel Matias came to put the pressure, Liam Paro had a good fucking plan, needed to move. He got out of there, came back in from angles, and got his own shots. You got to give Liam Paro his flowers today. Go
Suleiman.
Of
ahead,
course,
guys.
of
No,
course. We
Suleiman,
gotta give
where's the
you.
hype? Suleiman, where's the
No,
hype at?
what?
You say you
The,
can't believe in the hype. Where's the hype? It's all truth. He put it right there in front of our face. Where's the
no.
hype?
What I'm saying is that Super Matisse is all hype. Who Super Matisse is all hype.
Oh,
That's
now,
what I'm
I
saying.
know it.
Yo, dude, I'm saying Super Matisse is all hype. I've been saying from day one. I don't like Super Matisse because, like, when you see him fight, there's something wrong. There's a flaw. He ends his combinations with a left hook. He never fought for the regional belt. This is the first belt he ever won, the IBF belt.
You
Okay,
know what,
he never
Suleiman?
won another belt.
No, Suleiman, I'm gonna cut you off. I misinterpreted your comment. I thought you were
No,
talking
no, no,
about
no. I'm not.
Paro.
I'm
I
not. I'm,
thought you were
I'm
talking
going for
about
Power.
Paro.
Power.
Where's the
People
heart?
saying
Where's the hype in Paro? But no,
no, no.
I see what
Power's
you're
a friend
saying
of
now.
mine on
Where's the hype
Facebook,
in
bro.
Matias?
Power's a
I
friend of
got
mine
you.
on
I don't need to
Facebook,
hear
bro.
10 minutes of,
No, no, no.
yeah, no, I
No,
feel
no.
you.
Power's a good friend of mine on Facebook, bro. I'm a friend of him on Facebook. The guy before the fight, I even congratulate him for making the fight, for taking the fight because the guy was everybody's scared of this guy. And then on top of that, I sent him another congratulation saying that I'm happy. And he's a champ. He's a bona fide champ. He beat the guy. So what? He was using hugging. The people when you fight and you train, you gotta train for clinching. You gotta train for everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? These fucking guys are complaining in other channels saying, "Oh, he was hugging. It was a hug fest." It was no fucking hug fest, bro. The guy got beat, bro. The guy got beat. You. The guy is very beatable, bro.
Okay.
Um,
No,
his
hold up, Solomon. I saw it in his fucking previous fights and his shorts. I seen how Paro was on and he was taking it seriously and he wasn't gonna fucking fail or flop. I seen it. And Matias, he relies on natural strength and natural ability. Paro, he fine-tuned everything he had. So I seen it. I called that shit. I knew Paro was gonna upset Matias. Even though Matias can walk through punches and shit, once I seen how fine-tuned Paro was, I was like, he's not gonna walk through that. He's not. I actually called for Paro to score a knockdown. He didn't, which I'm surprised, but he still outscored him and he truly definitely won. So there's no discrepancy in that. You know what I'm saying? I still got my
Yeah,
pick
the,
right.
the situation with Matias is this, right? Matias fights approach like this, like he lets you blow your wad, like he's there to be hit, right? And he's coming forward, right? So he lets you blow your wad. So when you're spent, that's where he comes on. That's
Just
his
like
thing.
Navarrete, just like kind of like
Yeah, like
Navarrete.
Navarrete. All these guys are very limited. Navarrete, we starting to see him lose fights now because he's very limited. Well, he's a limited guy. He's not that good.
And you
He's
know
not
what it
even.
is? You know what it is? Is there was someone on another panel on another station talking shit about Navarrete, and he was like, Navarrete is just not that good. I'm like, man,
He
hold
just.
up. And I was thinking about, hold on, wait, let me finish, Holman. I'm
Yeah, I'm
like, you know
listening,
what?
man.
He might not be that good or that fundamentally sound, but he's still effective. So in the argument, is he good as a boxer? Well, that's one argument. But how effective is he? You know what I mean? And that's
So
where fucking
he's
that's
good
where
to a
fucking Matias
certain.
came in. He had been effective. He might not be fundamentally sound and a good boxer, but he was still effective.
Okay, okay. So touching boxing, you just mentioned something, right? And me and you, we talk some real good shit on this channel many times. So now check this out, right? When a guy fights like Matias, right, or when a guy fights like Navarrete, it's because his skills have eroded. That's one. He suffered from injuries. I'm talking about like injuries like his neck,
But what
his
if they
knee
were never
joint.
developed? What if they were
Okay,
never developed? Just like Haney's
that
skills.
could be a factor
He
too.
never
So,
committed to his power because he was in such a hurry to
uh-huh,
get out of the way. He was in
uh-huh,
such a hurry to get out of
uh-huh.
the way and be
So, so, so,
elusive that he couldn't commit to the
so
power.
he never got taught to be flat-footed and create power. That's Haney problem. But now with these two guys that we just mentioned, like Subriel Matias, so maybe Matias fights that way because he lacks talent in a sense, like his boxing repertoire. He doesn't have the speed like the other fighters. He doesn't know how to parry punches. He doesn't feint like the other guys. So and he's intense in a sense, like he's all in your face. That you got Puerto Rican fighters like that. There was a guy called Wilfredo Vargas. He used to fight that. He's all in your face because he wants you to blow his wad, blow your wad. When you blow your wad, that's when he comes on board.
Okay,
After he
Solomon,
gets
I gotta
that,
interrupt you. Solomon, you're right. Those fighters who rely on their natural talent, their natural abilities, and don't go back to the fundamentals and work on what they need to or what they lack, that's when they get exposed. And that's what's going on with Matias.
yeah,
They
Matisse
were
is getting full now, and maybe in the rematch, and if he gets a rematch because he did it before, he might knock the guy out in the rematch
No
because the
rematch.
guy.
No rematch clause.
Yeah, no, IBF don't give rematches right away. He could be go up in the rank. Remember when Sean Porter lost his belt to Kell Brook? They threw him out of the rankings. They threw him out of the rankings. So IBF is notorious. They're very hard to get a rematch. Unless you stay in the rankings, you stay committed to them for a while. But there's not going to be no media rematch. Now, I got a feeling this guy's going to do a volunteer defense
Hey,
against
listen, guys. Is it going to be Australia versus Honduras, America, Tiafimo versus Paro? What do you think?
Good
Tia,
fight.
Paro got a chance.
Now, I got a feeling he's going to do a hometown fight first against George Camboso. He's
Carl,
going to try to get a Camboso fight.
hold on a second. I got a question for Carl. Carl, after
Go.
this performance, do you see Teofimo underestimating Paro in that fight?
Not really, mate. I don't think
Of
Tio
course,
would do.
yeah.
I don't think Tio would do that. He's done that before and it's gone against him. I don't think Tio's that stupid, mate. I think he definitely knows that Paro's a live dog, and that's a great fight, man. That is a fucking good style matchup. Tio and Liam, man, that is a fucking that would
Yeah,
be a
but
crazy
Carl,
fight.
whoever said this was pretty clever. Give Paro a hometown big money fight and let him put George Cambosis and beat up George Cambosis right now. It'd be good for him.
Fuck George Cambosis.
That's what I'm saying. They're going to do an inside
But he needs to
Australia,
get a
all
fight. Look,
Australian
Carl,
fight.
let me explain to Carl. When you do all this, Carl, everybody needs a fight at home so they make their money.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to fight George, mate. George isn't that big of a name.
And he's not going to cash out. And he's dangerous, too. So on top of that, you know how Teofimo is. Teofimo takes the less risk for the most money. This guy is very hot and dangerous. He's very strong. He's very durable. He just upset the world today. He beat the guy that he was supposed to bend over and fall down to this guy and get knocked out or whatever or killed.
Yeah, but
There.
none of you
But
guys are surprised that he beat the boogeyman in his own country.
I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised
I
because we
wasn't
know that
surprised either.
I mean, this guy was the
Supremacy is
man
beatable,
for
bro.
everyone.
Supremacy is beatable. Supremacy could have took the fight with Devin Haney what is being offered to him. If he was gonna take another L, he would have took it to Devin Haney, but it would have been much better. So see, the fight with Devin Haney and Supreme was supposed to take before the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight, but that Martinez was a pussy. Martinez didn't want to fight him. Okay, because Devin Haney's father was courting him doing a boxing show that they were on, and he was trying to make the fight, and the manager didn't want the fight because Matias don't want to fight him. At the end of the day, Matias doesn't want to fight those guys. He can't even fight Regis. Regis will concuss him because he's the type of guy that he's very stationary. He walks to you, bro. He's very one dimensional, bro. Like Regis will concuss the shit out of Matias. He's very beatable, bro. He's just a strong dude that
No,
walks you
I
down.
disagree because you got to have boxing fundamentals to beat Matias. Regis ain't got those boxing fundamentals.
He's a
He has the
southpaw,
fighter
bro.
instinct, and
Yo,
he's a
Regis
big
has it,
puncher.
bro.
Nah, because if he couldn't do nothing with Haney, because I know Haney could do more with Matias. Listen, I know Haney could do more with Matias than what Regis did with Haney. Like, nah, man, I disagree with you there, man. You got to have the boxing fundamentals
Yo,
to have a chance.
he gets hit a lot, but people were saying it that, like, for example, like when Matias spars people beat Matias from pillar to post. Matias is a step slower than the average fighter at that division. I'm talking about the elite fighter. If Matias was sparring a guy like Haney will be punching circles around him. If he was sparring a guy like Tio Formo will completely be outclassing. All this guy has is willpower, a mediocre chin because it hasn't been hit by a granite puncher yet. And willpower, and he keeps himself fit. That's about it.
No,
But he
hold
takes a
up.
lot of punishment.
Salute, Solomon, you got to give Matias a higher rating on that chin because Paro's a puncher, bro. He was bigger than him, naturally bigger than him. He like I'm telling you, for him to go 12 Matias and or for him to go 12 with Paro and take all those punches, he has an above average chin. You can't say, and for him to walk through
Yeah,
what
he
he's
got a
walked through.
pretty
No,
good
no, hold
chin.
on. For him to walk through what he's walked through in the past, all the punches he's walked through, they gave him his best shit, and he looks like Jason in there. He looks like Jason Voorhees in there when people punch him, and he walks through that shit. He didn't look like Jason today, but still, though, he still took it and didn't get dropped. So you got
Okay,
to
okay,
give him an above
okay,
average chin. You do
okay,
have to
okay.
give him above average
Okay,
chin.
but you see that above average chain doesn't last forever because we saw where my man's up in the 154-pound division, the unified champion, Jara Heard, he was known for the same thing. But you gotta understand, man, accumulation of punching will affect your punch
But see, it
retention.
all depends
So
on
this
where your
guy,
opponents are coming from. Hold on a second. If Matias fights people who he's naturally bigger than, he won't incur that damage. If there's people naturally bigger than him, losing more weight than him, then yeah, he's at risk. But as long as he's losing the 30, 40 pounds in that division and being naturally bigger than the other person, he's not at that risk that you're talking about.
okay, and that happened when my man's Jared Hurd once again. He fought J Rock, Julian Williams, smaller fighter, and J Rock even dropped him in a fight. You gotta understand that that doesn't last forever. There's a gauge on that. Like this guy's
There
running
is.
thin on that. There's a
There
gauge.
is, Solomon.
So
I'm not going to deny you that. There is.
there's
There's only
gonna
so
come a
many
point
shots you
that
can
somebody's gonna
incur.
knock Matias out. Somebody's gonna knock Matias out because Matias is taking a lot of punishment, bro. In the
Yeah.
last 4 fights, this guy's taking a shitload of punishment, man.
Goes back to the fundamentals, the
Yeah.
fundamentally sound. It goes
And
back
he's
to
not
that.
that good, and he doesn't box. He could avoid, like, Matias is the type of guy that he could slip some of these punches, but he doesn't want to. He takes the punches and he decides to walk through. So the accumulation effect of those punches is gonna take its toll on him, and it's gonna affect him. Like Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt was not that good,
It
right?
will. Solomon, I'm going to
But
cut
he
you off.
could
It
box.
will. I'm going to cut you off. It will. It will when you least expect it. He'll get caught
Yes.
by a glancing
Yeah.
shot by a nobody, and then all of a sudden
A
it
guy with
shows
no
up.
punch. A guy with no
Yes.
punch will come and tag him and knock him out because he's already been concussed so many times by other fighters that it's gonna take his toll. So what I'm saying, what this guy is, he's not.
Yo, he was overhyped, bro. All these casual fans that came and try to hype up this guy because he was able to get his hands on the vacant title. These guys weren't a fan of this guy 2 years ago, or even last year before he was champ. All of a sudden now he got a title and he's all of a sudden he's the best fighter at 140. The guy was never that good, bro. Like he's limited. He's one dimensional. He doesn't make any adjustments. He fights the same way. He even like I just finished hearing the post fight. He was talking about how he had no plan. His plan is always to knock out his opponent. Like what is that, bro? You're not gonna fucking last long as a champion, not having a fucking plan, not making any adjustments. Oh man.
Real shit.
Yeah, man, got lost. He fucking. It wasn't even a close
Yeah, and
fight.
then on
It was
top
like
of
a
that,
9-3 type of
he's
fight.
not losing. He's not losing. He's not losing to the best fighters. He's losing to regular fighters because he don't want to fight a Devin Haney. He don't want to fight Isaac Cruz. He don't want to fight these guys because these guys. Yo, imagine what Isaac Cruz would have done to him.
Imagine
Oh
what
my
Tio would
God,
have done.
Isaac Cruz would have
Imagine what
knocked him
Tio would have done.
senseless.
And why the
Yo,
fuck did he say? Why did he turn down that career high offer that Tio fucking sent him?
yeah, because
Tio tried to make a unification fight, and then his very next fight, he fucking loses to Liam Paro. Like, don't
yeah,
you think it would have been better to lose to the best
he's
instead of losing to a
highly
Liam
ranked
Paro?
fighter. Everybody wanted to fight this guy. Everybody wanted to fight him because he was food, bro. Everybody wanted to fight him. He was food, bro. He didn't want to fight, and that's what cost him his payday. He's gonna be like a guy that just won the belt. That was his first belt, and maybe he could win a rematch.
The
That's it. But I
boogeyman.
don't
That
see a
whole
rematch right away.
boogeyman narrative was fucking bullshit. It was lies. And
Because he was from Cuba.
the way they was trying to promote him, oh, he caught a body. Like, dude, guys, like 15 boxers on average, this 15 boxers die every year. All right? It's not a fucking it's something that's not supposed to happen. It's nothing to brag about just because somebody dies in the ring. Okay? Like
Yeah, he
and
fought
they
a
was
guy, right?
using that
And,
to
and that wa-
promote him,
and that guy he
which was
died
pretty
because
fucking
that
disgusting.
Russian guy died because the guy that he was fighting, right? The Buddy Mogo was, as a matter of fact, Buddy Mogo was in his corner, and Buddy Mogo was a fighter that was not that good, right? He was not that good, but they used to give him basically on boxing ability, he had like a cutie style, like he could box. He's a thinking fighter, but he don't have the skills, right?
Yeah.
So he became a champion. So now so he prolonged his career for fighting mediocre fighters. So this guy, the guy he had that was training, they put him with Matias, and Matias was concussing him all through the fight, and he wouldn't throw the towel. So
Yeah.
that's why
That's not yeah,
the
man.
guy got a brain bleed, but because Matias was a better fighter, bigger fighter,
No,
a
but what
stronger
I'm
puncher.
saying is the way they were trying to promote Matias using that, oh, he caught a body, he killed something. Like, dude, like,
Yeah, they
so
hyped it up.
what,
Yeah,
bro? That don't mean that you a fucking great fighter just because fucking
but
somebody
but
died
Matias
in
is
the
better on
fucking
the
ring.
rematch.
Like,
Matias is like a
the
Zuma
hell?
Nelson. Matias is like a Azuma Nelson. Matias is better on the rematch. Allegedly, he fights better on the rematch because
He's not
Azuma
getting
Nelson was better on
involved,
the
man.
rematch too.
Paro. He already knows exactly what to do to win that fight, and he's gonna do the same thing or even better.
But
Matias,
they're
Paro
saying
knows
that
his strong
you saw
points.
his face was all fucked up.
there's not
Paro
gonna
looked
be
like
no
he
rematch
barely had
right
a
away.
scratch on his face. Man. This fight wasn't close. What rematch?
What's
AFC
gonna
a
happen is
rematch?
Camboso gonna get a first dips on him because Camboso from Australia, Camboso unified champion, Camboso just fought Lomachenko, and he was having trouble making the 135. He's been dying to go to 140, and
But
this
he
is a
had a
perfect
rematch
opportunity.
clause.
This is a perfect opportunity.
Matias didn't have a rematch clause.
No, he didn't have a rematch. IBF don't give him a rematch clause. IBF don't give him a rematch. The IBF is notorious for that. They'll strip you before you get a rematch. If they get a rematch, they're gonna strip an IBF. They don't
The
do
way they
rematches.
were promoting Matias as this fucking tough guy, fucking. I mean, like he has a pretty like tough style, but just like they were going too far with the whole boogeyman shit and
There was
like
another guy he was
people don't
supposed to
want to
fight. He was supposed to
fight
fight a
him. That was
Dominican guy.
bullshit. That was lies.
Yo, you know the
Cause Tio
Dominican guy he was supposed to fight? I think his name was Rodriguez or some shit like that. There was a Dominican guy he
Elvis
was supposed to fight.
Rodriguez, yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't fight
Bro,
Elvis. Him and
Tio
Elvis
wanted
was
to
going
fight
on.
him and sent him a career high offer, bro, for unification. He turned it down. For what? To lose his very next fight? Now what the fuck is he gonna do?
Well, he wasn't expecting to lose the fight. He didn't know the kid was that good. This is professional boxing, bro. Things go change, right? Like right now, I was in another boxing channel and people was dissing David Benavidez. I think David Benavidez, right? He fought an excellent fight tonight. He didn't take no risk because he got a lot of shit going for him. Like Matias. Matias is a dick. Matias, he had a lot of shit going for him in the future. All Matias has to do is win this fight on points. Just box and move, box and move. You know what I'm saying? If you see an opening, you take it. But this fucking guy will take 10 punches lose rounds. So hoping that you get tired till he can knock you out. You could do that once in a while, maybe 2 or 3 fights, but you can't do that through your whole career. That's not good for you. Know what I'm saying?
You
Solomon.
could do
Solomon.
that.
Brothers, can I just say this? Salute to everybody on the panel.
What's up, man?
Salute on everybody. I just want to say, man, let's give a round of applause to David Benavidez.
Yeah,
That's a fucking
great
beast,
performance.
bro. He proved a lot today. Even though Plant and Andre are the same
Excellent,
size,
excellent fight
Y'all
for
shit.
Benavidez.
Went in there and punched behind it all. You goddamn right. They said he wasn't punching up there. Shit. They said he ain't gonna last. He gonna get knocked out up there. He punched. He went up there and punched with him. You
bro,
fucking right.
Benavidez
Shout out to
is
David Benavidez. Go
he's
ahead.
the man, bro. He's
Although
like
Big shout out to
I thought he
Benavidez.
did way better in the
Congratulations,
first half of the
Benavidez.
fight than he did in the second.
Benavidez is the man, bro. He's the definition of a fighter. Like fuck all that. Boxing is stool points. Oh, you get points, you win, you look, you do a little defensive shoulder roll. Oh, this dude is a fighter, dog. Like he's like he's like one of those movies, like Fight Club movies where they're in the fucking venue just getting down. Like he reminds me of that. He's a
And
fucking beast,
the way he
bro.
was moving his head his
Nah,
head movement today was excellent, bro.
He
Because you're
knew
not
it.
really used to
He knew
seeing him
it.
move his head because he's
He's
always a
so
He knew
taller
what
mature.
fighter.
time it was. They denied him. He knew what time it was. He knew that everybody's saying he's going to get beat up and he's out of place and he's a weight bully. He knew that when he went up there, everybody thought he was going to get beat up. They wanted to see him get beat up.
facts.
Straight up, man.
He proved that he
He
could
knew
fight
that
somebody his own
exactly.
size. Even though Plant and Andre are basically the same size, but I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, Fosdick is bigger, like, in the cameras and all that. He's bigger.
He's pretty
He
big.
looked bigger in the ring. He was bigger, and you saw what Benavidez did. Like, there's
He
nothing.
was. He was bigger than Benavidez. My girl seen that shit. She seen it in the press conference. And then at the weigh-in and at the face-in, I was like, he is like at least 10 pounds naturally, 15 pounds naturally bigger. I seen it. It didn't matter, though. He still let that monster out.
Yo,
Yeah,
he was
because what
doing
happened is
everything, bro.
that
He
he had
went
more muscle,
southpaw.
Chichi. He was more top heavy than Benavidez because Benavidez is cutting weight to make 168. So that's affecting his muscle. But this guy had more muscle, and you notice that he went on a show when Benavidez started boxing. He went on a show. So Benavidez he said, "I'm winning rounds. I got a lot of shit going for me. I gotta get this win so I can move on to big and better things." So that's what he did. He took a safety approach. He just won
No, he
rounds.
didn't.
The guy
No, he
was
didn't. No, he didn't. From the opening bell, he showed he was there to say something. From the opening bell, he showed he was there, and everybody denied him. He showed all
Yeah, he
kinds of
was walking
shit.
him down.
He did.
His defense. You guys see his defense. I've always said this. David Benavidez' defense is underrated. Did you see the way he was just? They were
His head
saying,
movement
"Oh,
was crazy, bro.
this dude Vozick is too big. He won't be able to do all that shit he does. Catches it on the elbows. He sure did. He was in there just schooling them. Benavidez is the truth, bro. Like there's
The
nothing nobody
body
can
shots
say.
was crazy.
Hey, and you know what? He's not even in his prime yet. He's 27. Amel's prime's 28 to 33.
Facts.
It's that extensiveness. It's that him sparring them fighters back in the day.
But what
And
was
you
he
know,
saying?
like,
He was saying that he
hold
want to move
on,
back
1
down.
second, real quick. Let me point this out real quick. Like him sparring them old fighters back in the day, like Pavlik and Triple G and shit. Okay, they may have been bigger and heavier, right? But they didn't have the weight loss science in the sport like they do now. So when he fought this guy with the weight loss science, but you know what I'm saying? Like it still didn't matter because he was so extensive and fighting bigger people as a younger kid. So therefore, that's how he was able still to pull out the win.
Look at how
He's a
Even though weight
beast, bro.
loss science was still involved and still in the equation, he still had enough to pull out the win, bro.
look at his body right there versus Plant. He was shredded. He was ripped. He took the fight more serious because Plant had just knocked out Darrell, that mean knockout of the year. He was like, man, this dude must be on some snack supplements or something, right? So he got this fool right here. Look at his body at the weigh-in, dog. He comes, but this is what Benavidez has been doing. Comes in with the dad body and just beats fools up. This fool is raw, bro. Like there's nothing nobody could say. This fool is my favorite fighter for a reason.
What's he gonna do next? Is he gonna move down? Because he was talking about moving down,
Nah,
right? He said he was gonna
he's
move
not gonna
back
move
down.
down. He's not gonna
That's what
move down. He
in the
said,
post
"Who's
fight. That's what he
next?"
said. He said that in the ring in the post fight. He was like
He has to
that
decide
he'll
now
move back
which
down.
Want to
he has
punch
to
Canelo
decide.
down, bro. He
No,
want to punch Canelo down.
he has both the WBC interim titles at 168, 175. So the WBC is giving him like a month or some shit to decide where is he gonna stay or he gets stripped or either one, right? Even though Canelo, they've been protecting him for years to come because they know what Benavidez is doing to him. But
Yeah,
that's
so
another
I think
story.
he's probably gonna try to enforce the Canelo mandatory.
I'm not a Canelo hater. You know, I like Canelo. He's a beast for his size, but these fools, these fanboys need to stop lying to themselves. Benavidez will fuck Canelo
That
up. But
resume. It's the
it is what it
resume.
is.
It's the background. Hold up. It's the background and the resume that Canelo's scared of. He sparred Triple G. That was the best fucking sparring partner Triple G ever had.
Canelo's a
He
beast.
never
Don't get me
finished
wrong.
him. He never knocked him down. He never made him quit, bro. That's what Canelo's scared of.
It's just
And the natural
tiring to me.
size, bro.
This is Benavidez' era. Like, I'm not a Canelo hater. We just need to like be real. Who else is Canelo gonna fight? If he doesn't want to fight Benavidez, who else is he gonna fight? It's just it is what it is. I'm not a
So
hater. I'm just saying.
just because you're calling out Canelo for ducking Benavidez makes you a hater. That's the
I'm,
fact that he's ducking
hey,
Benavidez.
you
The
know what they'll
fuck?
say, bro. You know what they'll say. They'll make me sound like a hater. I like Canelo. Don't get me wrong. He's a beast for what he is. His size, doing what he does. I'm not a hater. I'm just saying we need
Bro,
a
the guy's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Yes, I get it. But
fact.
he's ducking Benavidez. Both could be right.
Oh,
Both
he
could be
is.
true.
He is.
He's clearly ducking Benavidez.
He is, and I mean, this has been Benavidez' era, and the same thing. Like I said, I think not. I'm not trying to say Benavidez didn't take this serious, but look at his body. Like I feel like he already beat him up in sparring. He knew what he was gonna do. I don't know. He just looked confident in this fight, and I'm not saying he didn't take him serious, but Benavidez is only gonna get better. So just because he didn't stop Bostic, I don't want the haters to say
He didn't close it out the way he
Bivol.
should
No,
have.
no, hold on. Let me say something real quick. I agree with that man who was talking before the other guy. He's right. This is his first fight up here at at light heavyweight. So he's used to punching people with like just whatever and then feeling it. This is his first taste of him putting something, him still being there. So now he's like, he gonna lay down in bed, be like, man, I hit that fool with everything I had, and he still looked at me and came back for more. And I'm sure that's the first time this happened at his full strength. So he's gonna grow from that. He's, you know what I'm saying? This is just the beginning of Benavidez at this weight class, man. Straight up.
Yo, mastermind, talk your shit.
David Benavidez, welcome to light heavyweight. He was in there with a Stone Cold skill set. David Benavidez. Frank Martin did his thing. He got knocked out like a champion warrior.
Oh well, he punched behind it all for the first 6 rounds.
Yeah, he messed up that boy face. Red faced him. I give
Hey,
credit.
real quick, you know what? How Tank fans watch that fight? They watch that fight for the first 6 rounds. How Haney fans are gonna have to watch that fight, his first fight back, on the edge of their seats. Frank was on his ass the first half of that fight, and just because he couldn't mix it up and come with versatility, that's how he got pinpointed. You got to mix it up and fluctuate through styles and sell one thing and deliver another. And Frank don't have that versatility. So that's how he got pinpointed. You know what I'm saying, though?
He has no championship rounds. He was too
Man,
green,
Frank
bro.
was shook from day one.
He had no
No, he was
You know
championship
why
not.
rounds.
Frank was
Rap.
shook?
No, he was not, Rap.
He was a little bit shook because if you look at Frank, yeah, after the second round, anytime Tank Davis flinched, moved, Frank would, you know what I mean? He would move. So,
Bro, but
like,
Rap,
the
that was
way
fight
that he
media.
was on the back foot, Frank Martin was on the back foot, yeah. He didn't want to stand there and trade like that. He really wanted to just throw from the distance, and it just seemed like when it came close, you know what I mean. He didn't step in with the punches like I thought he would. I thought he had that kind of power. It's like I felt like Tank was constantly pushing him back.
I agree with you with the stage presence. You know, Frank seemed weakened or at Tank's
Frank
disposal.
was scared of Tank Davis's power. He was scared, bro.
On stage,
Who
he was
isn't?
scared.
Who
On
isn't?
stage, he was
Who
scared.
isn't?
I feel you. but not in the
Vosdick,
ring. Not in the
Va,
ring. He was
Va,
not scared.
Vosdick was terrified of Benavidez's power. You saw Benavidez was just hitting him with combos, bing, boom, boom, mixing his shit. His defense, he schooled Vosdick. Benavidez is pound for pound one of the best fighters in the planet. My favorite fighter. He's way more entertaining than all these dudes. Way more talented, underrated, and he's being oppressed and discriminated against. They're protecting Canelo, and they just don't want to see Benavidez become undisputed. And look, it's funny how they come up with all these excuses. Morrell already ducked Benavidez, confirmed by his trainer. I don't want to hear all this bullshit, right? That's for a reason. What do you think Benavidez will do to Morrell? Answer me that, panel. Fuck
I
his
got
ass up.
Benavidez. I got Benavidez outclassing him.
Outclassing him, baby. Exactly. Too much
I say
experience.
Boo Boo. Hey, I say Boo Boo might last longer. That's what I say.
Shit. Man, Morrell's tough. Morrell's big.
No,
He's a
but those
tough.
two, Morel's too green. Morel's gonna do. They're going through the Subriel Matias syndrome. Morel's going through the Subriel Matias syndrome. Right? He almost killed the guy in there, and everybody thinks he's a boogeyman, but he's not a boogeyman. He has amateur experience at best. He's not that in the same class as a Benavidez.
Sullivan, he
Yeah,
got
but
9
let's
fights.
speak about big up to Dub, right? Dub, wait, let me see who's in here. Dub, is Dub in the house? Yeah, Dub in the house,
We in the
mastermind.
building, man. You know we in the building,
You
brother.
goddamn right.
is the main event
Yo.
superstar.
So
of
let's
the
start
evening.
let's talk about the boogeyman. The Subriel Matias was classed coming up as the boogeyman. He was knocking a lot of people out, but he wasn't really faced with the top guys. And has he been exposed, or is Liam Paro needs to be recognized and given his flowers with his resume beating Tony? What's his name? Tony Montana. Montana Love.
Liam Paro's
Montana
making
Love he
noise.
stopped, and Paro now has beaten the IBF world champion Subriel Matias. Let's talk to Dub. We haven't spoke to Dub. What's going on, Dub?
Shout out to my brother Rap, man. Listen, I was shocked. I was completely shocked by this victory by Liam Pyro. I thought Liam Pyro, in my opinion, if you go back and look at his last fight, I can't remember the brother name from the UK, but
Montana Love.
no, it was before. I mean, after he beat Montana Love, he had another fight. Um,
Yeah.
and brother was putting a long, lengthy individual fought from the outside. I thought he won the fight. I thought Leon Pyro actually got a piss poor decision, in my opinion. I thought he lost that fight, but for him to come in and put hands on Matias, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Shout out to him. We got to give credit where credit is due. Uh, Now we need to see him against those other fighters. We need to see him against. I wouldn't even be mad at a rematch because I think a rematch may look a little different. But when you win the IBF championship, now we need to see you unify. I'm looking for him to unify. I want to see him against Pitbull. I want to see him against Tio. I want to see him against Devin. I want to see those unification matches happen because at the end of the day, this is what we look for in boxing. And so, but I will say, I was shocked, man. I was completely shocked by the way. And mind you, real quick, I want to say this real quick, Rap. The 140-pound division was turned on its head today because a lot of
It sure
people
was.
expected, a lot of people expected Antoine Russell, right, to be a contender
Gary
up there.
Antoine Russell got beat.
He got his ass. Hey, Puyo put hands on him. He put hands on him. So the division was flipped on his head because a lot of the individual that people thought was gonna be there and being in contention for those titles and championships, shit, they took L's. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to seeing how this division moving forward. I'll pass it with that, but thank you for allowing me to rock.
Well, you were
No,
saying
but
facts, my brother. You were saying
no.
facts. I have
Well,
no
I wanna.
complaints with
Yeah.
it.
Also, Solomon, I gotta give Paro his work rate. Yeah, he was clinching, but he was fighting from angles, and he knew how to fight from distance. And when his consistency is what won him the fight, where the other guy is just trying to get big punches off, but this guy was too messy, and he was coming in from different angles, so it kind of made it hard for for Matias. So Liam Paro has really put himself on the map, bro. I feel like we can't overlook him now. We have to give him his flowers and say he deserves the big fights.
And that's the second Australian guy that's done that. That's what bug. That's a bugged out part. Like Camboso did it to To, and this guy did it to Subriel. That's bugged out.
Yeah, the Australians at 140, I mean 135, they
I
come
don't know.
from nowhere.
I don't know what they serve it over there in Australia as far as goes or whatever. I don't know what they're doing, but they bring in great fights and great fighters out to the world, and I have nothing but love and respect for Liam Pyro for him to go in with the dog heart and the show, like you just said, to be able to utilize. And this is my problem. People they cry about clinching and shit like that, right? I watched Puello. I literally watched Alberto Puello get a point taken away from him. Somebody got some background.
Hey, Brightside, do you follow Ring IQ Boxing? Did you see how much of a hater he is? Little pipsqueak Dominican. If any of you guys know of him and out there in New York, break his fucking legs for me. He's a fucking piece of garbage. I'm sick of these racist pieces of shits protecting Canelo. David Benavidez should be the undisputed right now because he will body back Canelo. And Liam Paro, salute. I didn't see the fight. I was watching the Tank fight versus Frank Martin, the Ghost, and I didn't see the fight. But congratulations to Liam Paro in Australia that won down under everybody out there, but I'm just sick of these racist piece of garbage motherfuckers like Teddy Atlas, right? These people who want to say all this shit, then they don't give Benavidez the months the credit after. All this shit that these people were saying, I heard it with Lemieux. Oh, Lemieux has that left hook, right? I heard it with Plant. Oh, he's gonna school him, make him look like an amateur. I heard it with Andre, the best 168 in box rec history. Oh, oh, he's gonna drop him. I heard it with this dude, Vosdick. Oh, this guy. Oh, man, please. I don't give a fuck. That better be if the steroid user. Why do you think he's injured versus Bivol right now? Out of a sudden, flushing out them steroids. That's why. I don't give a fuck. He's old too. He's been dropped twice. Benavidez is gonna fuck him up and Bivol. I don't give a
And,
fuck. Regardless.
and this is somebody got some background. My God.
Yeah, they're trying to
Anyway, let me
distract the
let me
truth.
let me
Let me
speak on this though.
Benavidez is
Somebody
the
talked
star of the
about
show,
but let
superstar.
me speak on this right now, much on the show. Somebody spoke about Gary Antoine Russell. They'll be making a big name about
that
Gary
was me.
Antoine
That was
Russell,
me.
and Gary Antoine Russell lost this fight, and that's kind of shocking because he's the guy who beat Boots Ennis in the amateurs as well, more than 2 times.
Does it
And
matter?
even Ricky
Benavidez
said
is the
his
But
weekend
star.
too.
yeah, but
Fuck
give me
all
a
them
second,
dudes.
bro. Let me speak about
Benavidez is
this.
the star number one.
Yo,
He's the
yo, yo.
Hold on,
All
nigga.
right, hold on, man. Hold on. You can speak
Hey,
about
hey,
Benavidez as much as you
somebody
want,
got
bro.
some background. Somebody got some background on, so we can barely hear you. Respectfully,
Yeah.
rap.
All right. I hope you guys can hear me now, though. Right. So I feel like Gary Antoine Russell now, bro. They were talking about him being the next big thing. Well, he lost, and they were saying he's the guy that can beat the guys at 140. I don't. Well, now that's gone out the window, isn't it? That's wow. The height is gone for Matias. The height is gone just overnight for Gary Antoine. So it
The
happens in
division has
boxing.
been flipped. The division been flipped.
Mm.
Diligency and people working on shit they know they're not good at, and people refusing not to work on shit they're not good at.
This is what
Now let's
happened.
talk about Tank Davis, yeah? Now Tank Davis was playing possum, which means that he was putting his hands up, coming in, just working, let the guy work, let the guy work. Tank wanted that Frank to, let off some shots so Tank can get some sneaky good shots in. He wanted to wear him down. He had a good game plan from Doc, and he kind of already felt Frank out in the first round that he was willing to let Frank engage. But Frank Martin, I feel, was the big lights. Do you think like the big lights got to him a bit, and he kind of froze a little bit, and I felt like that was more to do with Davis's presence, not just the Tank Davis. It wasn't really landing many punches in the beginning, but it's just a consistency of Tank in your face and composure by Tank. It makes the other guy need to do something, and Tank is a guy that just keeps taking his time to get his shots off, yeah, but he's very composed. And Frank Martin really did. Soon as Tank Davis felt like okay, he wanted to unload off him on the seventh round, he hurt the guy, and it was just that Frank Martin's legs were getting a bit slower that he couldn't move as much. Soon as Tank started to get him in the corner of the ropes, bro, that's all she wrote. So, are we meant to get very excited about this, or are we expected this anyway? We expected this as fans, but do we take some good points from this in this fight? And let's start with Dub. Did you take some good positives from this fight for Tank Davis? Because I did. I feel Tank is a very composed fighter, bro. What'd you say?
I think you can go either way with it. I did take very good points from Tank, and I agree with you. I think Tank is very composed, and I've always thought he's a hell of a boxer. He understands boxing better than people give him credit for. Um, my problem is when I listen to Frank Martin, and after the fight, and he said that, well, I knew they wanted me to wear my legs down. Man, damn it, wear your legs. If I'm training any fighter fighting, who got the feedback? Can y'all just put yourself on mute, please? Whoever, whenever it comes to okay, god damn. Whenever it comes to Tank, if I'm fighting him, if I'm training a fighter that's fighting him, nigga, I'm not worried about down my legs. I'm gonna wear my legs out. I'm not gonna trade with him. And anytime he gets me in the damn corner, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab the shit out of his ass. I'm not gonna allow him to tee off on me. The ref can take as many points as they need to take away. I'm not gonna allow this man to tee off on me. I would much rather for the shit to get to the cards than for me to be stretched out the way Frank Martin was. For him to say that I knew they wanted me to wear my legs out and I didn't want to do that. Well, if you ain't gonna wear your legs out and then get stretched, it defeats the purpose. So at the end of the day, I think that he understood what they wanted to do, but the mindset wasn't where it needed to be. If I'm training
And to be
somebody,
fair with you, though, Dub, I was a bit disappointed in Frank Martin because he couldn't land any significant shots. He landed a good left, but he wasn't able to do anything with certain shots or,
how many
you know,
rounds did you have him winning? How many rounds did you have
I
him
mean,
winning?
he won about 3, 4 rounds. I would say
Oh,
he was winning four,
he
five
won.
rounds, four,
He,
5 rounds. He won about 4, 5 rounds, but that's Tank Davis not being like Tank plays like I said. He plays
well, he
he
plays possum.
yeah, he plays
But
possum. But that
but
was Tank Davis's
all I
game
need
plan.
to
The only
win.
reason, and if you see the way that Frank was winning those rounds, Frank was still getting exerted by winning those rounds. Like
Yeah,
Tank was going to the corner fresh. Frank was looking like he had to work so
and he
much.
was scared. And he was scared.
Yeah, and he was feeling scared. Like, look, I watched the Tank Davis Ryan Garcia fight. Ryan Garcia, even though he was drained, Tank was worried about Ryan's power. Ryan Garcia actually pushed Tank Davis back, and he was landing some heavy shots on Tank. He actually had Tank slightly landed a couple of heavy shots on Tank, and Tank took them. But Tank was, like grabbing Ryan, trying to hold Ryan, trying to get away like from the punches. So he was grabbing Ryan. Ryan still tried to push Tank in the early rounds,
Let me
right?
ask you this real quick.
But
Let me ask you this.
Tank wasn't bothered with Frank Martin's aura at all. Tank
But
was
let me
bothered
ask you this. Let me
with
ask you this.
Ryan Garcia, but he's smart. Tank is a very clever fighter, bro.
But let me ask you this. Would you and can please respectfully, can y'all go on mute? Rap is talking. I'm talking. It's feedback like a motherfucker right now.
The feedback's coming from your mic.
Is that my mic?
It is because we're all on mute.
Let me go on mute then. My bad. I'm out of order then. I'm out of order.
Look, go on mute. All right,
Yo, so
and
yeah,
come
man.
back
So
in.
so so
Then you'll be good, Dub.
we over here hating on Tank, and Tank fought a great opponent, bro. He fought a great opponent that's a bigger fighter who fights mostly out of 135 and was ranked at 35. Never fought for regional belt, but he was a barometer fight. We got to see how he does with world class
There
trained
is still
fighters.
a bit of feedback, little bit. There is a little bit. I mean, it's not much, but there is a little bit. Let me try and come out the show and come back in. Maybe it's me. Go ahead, Suleiman. You keep talking.
Yeah, we got to see a Tank fighting a guy that's undefeated, a black American like himself, that was also a southpaw people, and negate the southpaw stance of that fighter and Saudi knocked him out in 8 rounds. And the guy was a big fighter. He was a big fighter who is very top heavy, was taller than him and everything, and he was able to defeat him. And that's much kudos for Tank Davis. Tank is fighting opponents that are undefeated, that are highly ranked, and he's getting the wins, bro. He's getting the wins, and nobody can say he's not a
But but
champion
but but
now.
but we're not. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that he's not getting the wins, and I give him credit for this win. My God, just anyways.
Just keep
The
talking,
thing
bro.
is, the thing is this though, and I give Tank all the credit because he deserves the credit for this win. My thing is this: I watched Frank Martin have a lot of success. If me scoring this fight, regardless of what y'all say, all right, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. It's so hard for me to talk with the feedback. My bad. I'm out of order.
We talked about one of the greatest ever to put on the gloves. That's who we was fighting, the light skinned assassin out of Baltimore, DC.
No, hold up. Frank had to fluctuate through styles, bro. He seen Tank seen his looks, he seen his reads, he seen his habits, his signals, everything. Frank had no plan B, C, or D, and Tank knew that. That's why they chose him to fight him, and that's why he won't fight Loma, because Loma will sell one thing and deliver another, and Loma will know when Tank picks up on Loma's patterns. Loma will read that and change the patterns, and these other fighters won't change the patterns because they can't. They don't know what to do, and that's why fucking Frank drowned in the 7th round, and that's why he did so good the first half of the fight, because he implemented styles and he gave everything he
Yeah,
had. He
right
gave every.
side. Come out the live and come back in right side. Yeah, go ahead, brother. Keep
No,
going.
I was about done. Just about Frank not being able to fluctuate through styles, and Tank seeing it and reading it and being able to pinpoint that dude. That was it, Rap.
See,
Yeah.
it's not me because there's no feedback now. There's no feedback now.
Nah, Rap. I don't know. Not Rap. I mean, Dub. It's all you. It's all your mic, bro. I'm not trying to hate or nothing or be
Do
negative,
you,
bro.
do
But
you
it's
hear
all
do you hear feedback now? Do you hear feedback?
Yeah.
it's all on your end,
Yeah, there's
bro.
a lot of feedback, man. It's a lot of feedback. It's coming from you, buddy.
I'm on the iPhone today, so I know it ain't my phone.
Yeah, it's not your phone, brother.
That
It's not
was
your
his
phone. But
mic.
yeah, man, for Frank Martin was a good opponent, credible opponent, and our question is, can he become a world champion? In my opinion, yes, he can. Right now, Frank Martin, if he was fighting a Puello, if he was fighting a guy like a Puello at 140, I think he has a chance to beat a Puello. If he was fighting a guy like even a Matias, I think he'd give Matias problems, bro, because he's a southpaw. He's very crafty. He does have power. Um, he does have power, and he is world class, up and coming world class. So I think he learned from this. I don't think he should. He did rounds with Tank. Tank is the best fighter in that division. So if you do 2 rounds with Tank, you should take that like hey man, that's pretty good. Now I'm saying you did a couple of good rounds with Tank. You put him in some spots. You learn from this. You learn your craft. And as we see, Ryan Garcia did the same thing. He did some rounds with Tank, and he learned from that fight, and he used using it on Shakur. I'm Devin Haney. So that's what I see in my opinion. I see him probably moving up to 140, challenging one of those guys at 140. I see him fighting maybe like a Matias. Matias who's very beatable. Um, what happened tonight to Matias is gonna happen again and again. Matias is very beatable, people. And the thing why he has him have all those L's, more L's on his resume because his management. He's a very well protected fighter. He's very well protected. Matias is very well protected because if he wasn't as much protected, he would have fought Devin Haney. He would have fought Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so this is
Well, I
this is
want
what
to
my
talk
input.
about. I want to talk about what do after seeing Frank Martin lose to Tank. You've explained to us what he should be doing in his route back, but at this point, did he not look weight drained? Did you not think he looked weight drained when he was on the scales?
Okay,
Uh,
my opinion, both, but this is professional boxing. All these guys are weight drained. George Kambosos looked weight drained when he was fought Lomachenko. When he fought Devin Haney looked weight drained. All these guys. To tell the truth, the only guy that doesn't look weight drained to me, and he looks mad confident because he stands at 5'4", is Tank Davis. Tank Davis is the only one, in my opinion. Abdul Wahid is the only one at 135 that does not look weight drained. He's the only one because he's very short. He's 5'4". This division is ideal for him. Another guy that doesn't look weight drained at 1'4", at 135 is Lomachenko. Lomachenko does not look weight drained. Lomachenko is
oh,
very comfortable in there. So this is what's going on. These guys are very big. They shouldn't be fighting 135. They're hanging out 135 because of the paydays. It is catching them, and Tank knows that. So Tank has the rematch clause. He knows how to play the game. That's part of negotiation. He knows these guys don't belong here. They don't belong 135. They're fighting on 135. So he puts a weight clause, and they're so money greedy, they're so money hungry, money greedy, like Ryan Garcia, like Devin Haney, like Camboso. So they take the contract, they put it on the contract, they accept it, and then they come in and they can't make the weight. Okay, so this is at the end of the day, the guy that's a real legitimate 135-pounder is that man we'll be looking at the picture right now, Abdul Wahid Tank Davis, the real man at 135.
Abdul Wahid. Yep, Abdul
Yeah,
Wahid is
Abdul
the
Wahid,
man.
that's the only dude, bro, that he's a
Yeah, but are
legitimate
we really
lightweight right
meant to
now.
get that hyped up? Because he really hasn't fought top guys. This is still
Yeah.
another guy that's a young guy. I mean, not young guy, but a guy just coming up in the game. Now, Suleiman, mute your mic just for a minute. I want to talk about this. You got a small feedback, not that much, but a small one. Now, I want to talk about Ryan Garcia said that he was going to come up there to confront Kalen Plant. And Ryan Garcia got Kalen Plant a bit mad because Ryan Garcia went in on Kalen Plant's wife. Yeah, Ryan Garcia's going crazy these days, bro. He coming at people's wives. And you know Kalen Plant got emotional. So Kalen Plant was waiting for Ryan Garcia somewhere and he threw a water bottle at him. And Ryan Garcia's bodyguards had thrown Kalen Plant to the floor and Ryan Garcia was trying to get through like he was going to do something to Kalen Plant. But Ryan Garcia said on the Twitter, on tweet, he said, "I'm coming down there to find Kalen Plant." What a crazy fucking situation between. Where did Ryan Garcia? You know what? Ryan's going crazy, bro. He coming at fucking Kalen Plant's woman. Now,
Ryan's,
does people think Ryan's pushing it too much?
yeah, hell yeah, he's pushing it too much, and he's gonna get what he's looking for. Fucking right, he's out of line. He thinks because he beat up Devin, he can beat up everybody. No, sir. Ryan will get what he's looking for. Whenever fucking Caleb, whenever he slapped Cholo or Charlo, he looked every bit of 210 pounds walking around. I know Ryan is not that, not even close. He might be 185, 190. He's not 210. He's gonna get what he's looking for. Talking all that shit, man. I passed the mic.
Okay, I think Ryan Garcia, he's like a Tommy Hearns, bro. He's like a Tommy Hearns. He's 5'11". He could put muscle on. I think Ryan Garcia, you're gonna see him fighting at those divisions in the future. Ryan Garcia is just growing. He's still very young. I think Ryan Garcia, what he's trying to do is make himself more. I
Man,
mean,
shut the fuck up. Ryan Garcia ain't going up to no 168. Are you silly? And Ryan Garcia is pushing it on big men. He's coming at Kalen Plant, bro. Yeah? And Kalen
yeah,
Plant's
but
about that
why
life
you tell me
on the
shut the
side.
fuck up
You
for
see,
that? Because
yo,
Oscar de
you
la
see
Hoya,
what Kalen Plant did to Jamal Charlo, didn't you? Right?
Oscar de la Hoya,
And
Oscar de la
Ryan
Hoya is perfect
Garcia's out
example.
there tormenting Kalen Plant like that and coming at his wife. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
He
but
already
you
came at
expect,
Errol
bro. The guys,
Spence's fucking
these
wife.
guys are from the barrio, bro. These guys
Ryan
are not.
Garcia, yeah, but Ryan Garcia goes to people's wives straight
Yeah,
away,
but he's
bro.
from the barrio. What you expect, man? You think he comes from Ivy League college, from a military academy? The guy's a fucking ghetto boy. What you expect? All these guys are ghetto boys, man. All these guys are ghetto boys with money in
Stop
their
it.
pocket.
Stop it,
Ryan
Solomon. He's
Garcia
not
ain't
a
no
ghetto
ghetto
boy. He's
boy
from
at
a
all.
small town. He's from
Yeah.
Victorville, California,
Tell
motherfucker.
him, bro.
And I'm from a
Tell
small
him.
town too. He ain't talking about shit. He's out of place. He's a fucking small town kid that don't know how to act. Period. He's gonna get beat up fucking with them bigger dudes, man. Let him talk that shit. Let him call those fights upon himself. Let him get beat up in there because he beat little pillow fist that had a Haney. Just like Haney developed false fucking confidence by dropping Regis, Ryan developed false confidence by knocking out Haney or beating up Haney, man. Let him talk. Let him call those fucking big dudes out, man. Let him talk that shit. Let him line it up. Straight up. You want to disrespect people's wives while she's on the job? You want to be cute to somebody's wives while she's on the job? Nah, man. Fuck no. You get slapped for that too. Shit.
Yeah,
I'm
Ryan's
But what
getting.
you expect? What I'm saying is that these guys, they run around with these ghetto people, so
Now
it rubs
Ryan
off on
might
them.
have Ryan might have one or two people round him and maybe a ghetto bodyguard somewhere here and there. We don't know. He's got
Ryan's
one
not
of these
ghetto.
bodyguards.
Ryan's not ghetto. He
But
might be a
Ryan ain't
fighter.
ghetto for shit. The only thing Ryan is right is that everything's right. It's got to Ryan's brain, right? And now Ryan's ego is off the fucking chart. You know what I mean? The other day he was coming at Conor McGregor. The other day he was coming at this guy. Now he's coming at Kalen Plant. The other day he said that I fucked Errol Spence's woman. He was coming at Errol Spence. But Ryan did say, I'm coming over to the fight. And I don't give a fuck. Now, Ryan's asking for it. But, Ryan's coming with his entourage. He's got bodyguards. So he don't give a fuck. He
Rap. Rap. Hold on, Solomon. Real quick, Solomon. Rap. You know, all we can ask, okay, so who are you going to fight at 147 or 154? What bigger man are you going to fight? You're talking all this shit over here on these cameras and in a safe place with bodyguards and security. So who are you going to fight? Who are you going to fight at 147 or 154 then, Ryan? Go ahead, Solomon.
No, what I'm saying is that Ryan might be right. Ryan might went to a bar, a restaurant bar, and the lady was not with the guy. They broke up, and you meet the girl, and the girl tells you, "Oh, I'm not with him. I broke with him," and he smashes her. And then after that, she goes back to her man. So he might not be bushing. He might be saying the truth. He might
Oh,
be
that's
saying the truth,
irrelevant,
bro.
though. All that's irrelevant on the battlefield.
No, hey, but at the end of the day, it might be truthful, bro, because Pac did that. Pac busted open Biggie Smalls' woman. They broke up, and he busted open, and he said she went back to her man. So it happens all the time. I heard.
So you're bringing some hoes into the boxing game? You're
No,
bringing
what
some
I'm saying
hoes?
is
No. You're bringing some hoes
might
into
not,
the ring. You're bringing females into the ring?
anything to get a win, boss. If the guy's attached to the girl, and you happen to smash, because I know Big Baby Miller did that to Deontay. He said he was
You
smashing
talking about
Deontay's
shit.
wife.
You ain't saying nothing right now, Solomon.
You remember Big Baby Miller? Big Baby Miller said he was smashing Deontay Wilder's wife.
Okay. So
And
how did
Deontay
that
just,
pan out in the ring? What that say in the boxing world?
he almost got the fight. What I'm saying is that these guys, they're saying anything to get the fight. You know what I'm saying? Don't say anything to get the fight, man. They get anything to get the fight. And
Okay, Solomon.
Brian Garcia is looking for a home, bro, a division to stay at. I think his division is 130, 174, 47, bro. 147 is his division, man. Matias is done, bro. Matias got to move up. Matias was supposed to move up 2 or 3 fights ago, but he didn't want to. He's done, and now he lost the credit. He lost the respect of the Puerto Rican people. Now you see how Berlanga is so popular. Berlanga is undefeated.
Nigga, Belanga's next.
No,
Belanga's next. What are you talking about?
He's gonna lose the L, bro. He's gonna catch an L like that. Supremative took a L like a pussy ass, bro.
Solomon, listen to me. You say you know boxing. Well, then you should know exactly where natural punchers get, natural fighters get with no fundamentals. You should know already then. And you should know Berlanga
don't tell me
ain't
that
finna, he ain't finna
Berlanga.
produce no off the chart numbers.
Watch
Berlanga ain't gonna
Berlanga get
produce no off the chart numbers. I know
Watch
he's
him get
not.
that. Watch him get that Canelo fight and knock out Canelo, bro. Watch his gonna. You know who's gonna knock out Canelo? That redhead right there. It's gonna be my boy Berlanga.
Where was all that energy when Berlanga ran up on Plant? Punk that fool. Where was all that energy? He wants to pick on little
Nah, he
Ryan.
wants to fight, bro. He's a gentleman, bro. The kid is
Berlanga
a
will beat the
gentleman.
shit out of Plant. That fool's weak.
Nah,
He
He
got
will
nah,
knock
gifted
out
as
Plant.
nah.
well.
I
That
read
fool's
that.
weak.
I read that pull up. That was
That
Berlanga
fool's
telling Plant,
weak.
"I'm next, bitch."
Berlanga will
Nah,
lay
that
that
was
pillow
nah.
fist
Berlanga
out.
was telling Plant, "Bitch, I'm next. What are you doing
Stop
here?
it. He ran
I'm
up
here
on him
at
and
the
said, "I'll
fight, bitch.
knock you the
I'm
fuck."
next, bitch. I don't care,
He said,
bitch.
"I'm
You
gonna
fought
knock."
already. I'm
He said, "I'm
next."
gonna knock you
That's
the
what
That's the
fuck
fight
Berlanga
I
out."
said
want
to
to see.
Plant,
Where
Berlanga
nigga.
was all that
Fuck
Canelo.
you.
energy at? He wants to bully little Ryan. Where's all that energy with Berlanga? Berlanga, yeah, he knows. Where was all that? Berlanga goes, "I'll knock you the fuck out, you pillow fist chump." But Plant was right there like, okay, Puerto Rican, all right, I'm sorry. I know I'm a weak pillow fisted little chump, white boy American. I know, I'm sorry. Where's all that energy at? I thought so. Shut the fuck
The
up.
always
Benavidez is
the
number one.
always important, bro.
Benavidez is
On
the
the come
king.
up,
Bow down, buddy.
Ain't talking
yo,
about
on the
shit.
come up, to have it always important, bro. To have it always important on the come up.
He wants to try
Berlanga
to
has the
bully
old.
little Ryan hating, talking about steroids. We
Benavidez
all
has
know
that
that shit was
old.
fake.
Tank
Devin Haney,
Abdul Wahid has that old. Know what I'm
Suleiman.
saying?
You saw
Yes.
Devin Haney's brother
Don't
talking
bust this
about
nigga's
Allah.
ass.
Devin
Boyjo
Haney's.
has that old.
You saw Devin Haney's brother talking about Allah told him Ryan was gonna pop because that shit's fake. And you have this bitch ass
Yo,
little white
Devin
boy,
Haney, bro. Devin Haney
this
gotta
bitch
keep
ass
himself
little wigger,
active, bro.
this
He
bitch
gotta
ass
stop
little
fighting.
wigger plant trying to spread those room. Oh, he cheated,
He might
little
lose to
bitch ass
Sandal
smack
Martin,
boy.
bro.
Where was
Yo,
that
what you
Hey,
guys
energy
gonna
when
say?
Berlanga ran up
What
on
you gonna
that
say when
pussy
Sandal
ass
Martin
dude?
whipped the ass, bro? When Sandal
Berlanga
Martin
will
gets some of the
beat the
ass,
shit out of Plant. I promise you. You have all these little racist Canelo fanboys, these little racist piece of
hey,
shit
bro.
Canelo.
Nah, nigga, you're racist. Nigga,
Berlanga
fuck
will
you. Nigga,
beat
you're
the shit
racist.
out of Plant. I
You're
promise you.
racist, bitch.
Bet
You're
all
racist. I
your
can tell by the
money.
way you talk, you're racist,
Berlanga
bitch.
will beat the shit out of Plant. I can't
Nigga, you're
Yo, he's
still
a puncher,
racist,
bro.
bitch.
Berlanga's a
motherfuckers.
puncher,
You
bro.
still
I
brought
vote
that
for
racist
Berlanga.
shit to the panel,
Berlanga
bitch.
will beat the shit out of
You
Plant.
still brought
What
that
is
racist shit to the panel,
goofy
bitch.
ass
Nah,
dudes
nah,
talking
We ain't
about
talking
Plant?
about shit, nigga.
You,
Fuck
you,
this
you
nigga talking.
nah.
these ring
Berlanga's
Straight
gonna
IQ
up, bitch.
cook that
little
Oh,
boy,
punk
wigger
man.
ass
playing,
ring
bitch.
Yo,
That's
IQ
yo,
playing,
yo,
nigga.
but
Dominicans,
he's
little
gonna
That's
be
playing.
fighting
punk
like
That's
ass
what he's gonna
him,
get
Dominicans.
Canelo.
You Dominicans stay
Shut up,
hating.
bitch.
Little chump
Fuck
ass
you.
ring IQ, little pipsqueaks. Hating
Yeah,
on
but you be
Ryan,
talking
hating
that
on
stuff
Tio,
about
hating on
Dominican Republic,
Berlanga,
but you
hating on
go on vacation in
Benavidez,
Dominican
hating
Republic, bro.
on all the power
This
punchers
nigga
Right?
in
They
ain't
go
talking
to
about
Dominican
motherfuckers.
Republic.
shit.
Weak ass
No
little chump.
heat. Oh,
Show some
bitch
fucking
ass nigga.
respect,
Cause you got
nigga.
David one, you think you can talk
Fuck
that
out of
shit.
here talking about Plan will
Just
beat
cause David
Berlanga.
one, you think you
In what
somebody, bitch. Oh
world? In
well,
what
oh.
world? Weak
So what
ass,
if David
pillow
one,
fisted
bitch?
ass
You
nigga.
still
You
ain't
got
shit,
gifted as
bitch.
belt. You got gifted
You
as
still
belt.
ain't talking about shit. You still ain't
Plant's
spend no
weak,
heat,
bro.
no
Talking
facts, no
about Ryan
boxing
Garcia
knowledge.
cheated. What
No
you mean
shit,
Ryan
nigga.
Garcia
Just
cheated?
hate, bitch.
You
Just
know that
just
Devin Haney's
spiteful
brother
shit,
was
nigga.
talking about
Spiteful shit, nigga.
Yo, this
Allah
is
told him.
Fuck
professional
you,
boxing,
nigga. You
bro.
ain't
The
talking
I'm
guys
about
being
gotta
shit.
take
logical.
Fuck
losses,
him.
man.
I'm being logical. Ain't no
No, you're
emotional shit.
not,
This
bitch.
is
You
real
being
shit, real
racist.
facts. You have these
Yo,
You
racist
ain't talking
ass
about
Benavidez,
chumps
bro.
that
shit.
I
spread
think
that narrative that Ryan cheated when you
You ain't
saw the
talking about
video of his brother.
shit.
You saw the
Benavidez
video of
gonna
his brother
become. He
talking
gonna
about
be
Allah
Otto
Nigga,
told him.
Benavidez,
Hallmark,
bro.
nigga.
That's some fucking chumps, nigga.
Nigga,
That's what
you fucking
America's about.
drama,
Y'all
nigga.
dudes
You
been hating.
emotions, nigga, and
Pussy ass niggas
feelings, and
been
this
hating.
and
So
that,
pussy they menstruating.
and this color and
Pussy
that
ass
color,
niggas,
and they
man, for
said
real.
this. Bitch,
Berlanga
that's
will
what you
beat the shit
sound
out of
like,
Plant.
nigga.
Go ahead, Suleiman
Nigga, I
Tug
come
is
with
chump,
heat,
man. These
nigga.
dudes are
I
some
come with
chumps.
facts, nigga,
I'm gonna go
intensity,
ahead and listen
nigga,
to these chumps.
ferocity. You ain't talking about shit.
Yeah, man. You guys gotta, get some tortito, bro. You guys gotta get yourself a little girlfriend, bro. You guys are all testosterone up to the gill.
Nah, fuck that dude, man. Fuck that dude. He tried to like be racist, but not. Fuck that dude. I know.
Yeah,
I
but not
hear
for
what
that.
I
But
hear. I know. I know what I'm
Berlanga will
listening
have
to.
Berlanga
So
will, will,
what
will,
if
will give trouble
Plan
to
or
Plant.
whoever or Malanga or whoever acts like they act. Nigga, who gives a fuck? Like, they're being them. That's what brings the best out of them. That's what says, motherfucker, I'm talking about punching. I'll beat your bitch ass. I don't give a fuck where you from. Who gives a fuck how they sound on the mic? Who cares? We're
Well,
all
I know
wait, hold on, no. We're all individuals, right? If we're not all individuals, then we're all racist.
Yeah, man. So I got a feeling, bro, that all these divisions they're gonna start flipping the dominoes right now because Boyo, they stripped him for being on something. So now he beats Gary Antoine Russell, a guy that beat Richardson Hitchin in amateurs. That's another guy. Richardson, he got to win on Richardson Hitchin in amateurs. Richardson Hitchin is a highly ranked fighter. He's down to get a world belt around his belt. So that guy Liam Powell might have to fight Hitchison. Hitchison highly ranked.
Liam will beat the fuck out of Hitchison, bro.
Nah. Hitches, yo,
Yes, he
Hitches is
would.
nice, bro.
No power. No, sir. No
Nah, he
dedication.
could box, bro. He could box. He's my homie, bro. He could box. He's from New York too. Hitches
Him
could
and
do it, bro.
Keyshawn are gonna beat by Paro. The only person who got the only American young slick black fighter who got a chance is fucking Shushu against Paro, and they're not even the same weight class. Keyshawn and Hitchison, no way.
Unless you go for Devin, maybe he go for the unification against Devin. Maybe he gets me now because Devin is popular in Australia. Devin went twice over there, so maybe he just bring Devin in. You know what I'm saying? Because he want to get some payback for the losses for Camboso. Because I was thinking Camboso is coming in from a knockout loss, so I don't. It's gonna be hard. So he wants something quick and easy. So he after if Devin gets through Sandor Martin, if Devin gets through Sandor Martin, then Liam Paro get that fight. You know what I'm saying?
I still say Devin needs to fight Sandor Martin or Jermaine Ortiz in his first
No,
two
he has
fights
to
back.
fight Sandor Martin. He has to
Okay.
fight. It's
Well,
already contact.
honestly, if I'm Devin, I'm fighting Sandor Martin, and then I'm fighting Jermaine Ortiz, and then seeing how I feel. You know what I'm saying, though? Those are the two best fights back after a loss like that, bro. I'm telling you, fool. Fucking Sandor Martin and
Yeah, but
Jermaine
how
Ortiz.
about if he loses to Ortiz? Ortiz is not no typical fighter. Ortiz is a world class fighter, bro.
I know, but
Ortiz,
look, okay, but listen, Ortiz fucking made Tito miss 2, 3, 4 times and scored 2 or 3, 4 times, right? But he couldn't finish him. He
and
didn't
we
put
also
the pressure
sleeping
on. Hold on.
on
He
Frank.
didn't put the pressure on him. He didn't show killer instinct. So therefore, that's what tells me Devin will be okay. Even if Devin gets in trouble, Ortiz never cranked up that killer instinct on Tio. When
Yo,
he
we
had
just
him
forgot.
outscored and made him miss the
Yeah, I
first
just
6 rounds.
forgot
So
something,
that's
bro.
why I say that.
If Frank go to 140, Frank will call out any of those guys, bro. Frank just lost to Tank, and you know what happens with Tank opponents? They get the opportunities right off a loss to fight for world title. So that means if Frank Mar is going 140, right? Frank Mar could just ask for like a Liam Paro. Frank Mar could just ask for Tio. Frank Mar could fight in there, go in the ring with Pitbull. Know what I'm saying? He could go in the ring with my man right there, Devin Haney. Know what I'm saying? Devin Haney might just want a piece of that action. What's going on with your mic, bro? Hello?
Yeah.
Somebody's on there that's no good.
Nah, nigga, you ain't talking about shit. Hey, y'all smash a like, Rap Star Boxing Knowledge in the motherfucking house. Hit the link. Let's compare notes. 3 badass fights tonight. Plus, talk that shit. What's up? I'm calling y'all out to the panel. Come talk that shit. Compare
Yeah, how
notes.
about that young Cat Rivera? The young Cat Rivera fight. That little cat right there that fought on the undercard for Subrimatis. He won a fight. He got 2 regional belts. He on the come up. My little Puerto Rican homie. Young Cal Rivera, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's good, man. They're making fights out in Puerto Rico. Maybe it was the temperature. Maybe something affected Super Matias. He wasn't in his A game today. He took he got lost his belt. Not, but he's still a highly ranked dude. Maybe he could get a fight, man. Maybe now that he got that loss on his resume, he could get a fight with one of the other champions, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him recover from that because Puerto Rico invested a lot of time and investment on this man. I want to see him in there. Maybe you should put him with like the Turkey Ashik approach, put him with Frank Martin.
Hey,
Frank
how'd
Martin.
Elijah do? How'd Elijah from Arizona do? He's a young prospect out of
Yeah.
Arizona.
Oh, so you like Elijah like that? Oh, I see.
No,
You like.
I'm asking how he
Yeah, how about my
did.
boy
I'm
Jack
asking how
Messi?
he did. I don't like him like that. I'm just asking how
Well,
he did.
I don't got box rec in front of me right now. I haven't heard that much about. I haven't read an article of him yet, but I know Jack Messi won in the UK. He beat Okoli and got 2 belts, and I know this guy fought 2 in the UK. My boy Ben Whitaker, light heavyweight, first 10 round fight, picked up the IBF international belt. Ben Whitaker. I could see Ben Whitaker. I want to see Ben Whitaker against David Benavidez. That's what I want to see. I want to see him
Man, you
stop
better
calling out
not.
David. I
Yeah,
want to see that. Oh, David Benavidez will have trouble with Whitaker because he got those fast reflexes. I don't know how. I don't know how he's gonna deal with that boxing ability that Whitaker has, bro.
two
I
and a
think
half
Whitaker is the
rounds.
future.
Benavidez, get him out of there 2.5 rounds. He too light.
Nah, he can't get
He
him out.
too
He can't.
light.
He won't be able to hurt Whitaker though. He ain't gonna land no shots on Whitaker. Whitaker got those free flex and like Naseem Hamed style, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what he's gonna do with Whitaker, but Whitaker got that beautiful style of boxing, man. I I don't think Benavidez have never encountered something like that. And that's a light heavy. That's not no 168 pounder. That's not no Caleb Plant. That's no
Whitaker
Demetrius
grow
Andrade.
skates. Whitaker
You know
grow
what I'm saying?
skates. Look like
I'm
Haney
telling you,
out
but
there. Hey, you talking about?
that's gonna be beautiful. I want to see Whitaker against Benavidez, man. I want to see Whitaker Benavidez next, bro. I want to see Whitaker call him out. Now he got the IBF International 175-pound belt. You know what I'm saying? Ben Whitaker from the UK. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Ben Whitaker call out all these dudes out there. You know what I'm saying? The Bivels, the
Okay.
better be. You know what I mean?
Okay, hold up. Go back. Earlier, I heard people talking about another content creator hating on David Benavidez. So, who's next for David Benavidez? Do you think he could beat Bivol or Better Beef? I say he has a chance to beat Bivol, but probably not Better Beef. What do you say? Who does he beat up there?
I think Benavidez, if he's on the A game and his enemies himself, he lost both belts, right? The last time because of himself. He didn't lose them in the ring. He's still
Dude, that
undefeated.
was like 8 years ago, bro.
Okay, so yeah,
That was like
my
8
man
years ago,
Benavidez,
homie.
I think he has the style, the size, the youth, the dexterity to beat both of those guys, bro. Because Walter Benavidez is up in age, he's injury prone. Um, he never fought a guy of the caliber of a Benavidez. The fight was offered to Benavidez before. Bivol never fought a guy like him either. He's as big as Bivol, has much more on his resume, has a bigger out punch. He could box, move, he could do everything Bivol could do and then some. So he has everything in his advantage. He has the resume, he has the sparring ability, he's fought with world class fighters. He has everything, bro. He fought ex champions. I don't want to hear that he hasn't fought no ex champion. He fought ex champions before.
The fact,
Right.
the fact that this video is not titled "The Monster" proves all the haters wrong. The main
No,
event,
hombre.
the superstar, the monster, right? Benavidez shows the hate, shows the oppression, shows
You know
the
what I'm saying? That's the
discrimination.
Benavidez, man. I call him Day
Benavidez
Day.
is the
Day Day
star. He shouldn't
Benavidez.
be. What
They
this is
call him Day Day.
the agenda, the propaganda of these people. Benavidez beats them all. Don't ever be confused. He came in here off the couch. Look at his body at the weigh-in. He didn't even
That's
really
Day
try
Day
for this
Benavidez,
dude.
bro.
This dude already beat him up in sparring. He came in like, tune up. I mean, just look at his body compared to the big weight bully bodybuilder Vosdick, right? What these haters gonna say now? These fools are haters. He beats them all.
No,
Bivol is a
because Bosnick had a little more muscle definition because Bosnick has been staying at 175 more. He don't have to cut down how much what 7 pounds more. You don't have to cut down 7 pounds more to fight, and they're both different style of fighter. He's a stand-up European puncher, okay, and David Benavidez is a volume puncher, American style, Mexican American style. So you can't compare them. They're two different style of fighters, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a flat-footed European dude that fights out, comes off a jab. You know what I'm saying?
Benavidez fucks them all up.
And people think he's a world beater because he fought a damaged Adonis Stevenson who fought a 12-round draw with Badu Jack. He fought a life and death fight with Badu Jack. And then they put him against Badu Stevenson against him. Once Stevenson was old, Stevenson was already spent, and almost took the fight, but he took so much punishment, accumulation punishment from these other fights that he almost died in that fight, and he put him into retirement. So everybody thought he was a killer because he beat Stevenson, Adonis Stevenson, and they put him with Better Beef, and he did some rounds with Better Beef and got knocked out. So now they put him in the ring. He took 3 years off. They put him in the ring with my boy, Day Day Benavidez, and Day proved to us that he has much more in the kitchen tank. He has more more skill assets than people give him credit for. He could box and move. He could slip punches. He could conserve his O and not take any risks. Didn't get no cuts in the fight. Didn't get no hurt wrists or nothing. Know what I'm saying? No busted ankles or nothing. His ball joints were good. He was boxing and moving. He was looking like a bona fide two-division champ in the up. He already got the WBC International. He could be elevated to super champ soon, like Carlos Adames, a homie. I got elevated to 160-pound champ. So right now he could be elevated at 160 if Canelo decides to vacate, or he could be elevated to 175 if Benavidez decides to vacate. So he's gonna become a champion guaranteed any of those divisions. That's my boy. Day Benavidez, the real, the real bona fide contender, the real boogeyman of the 175 and 168-pound division. The guy that when Canelo hears his name, he gets shook. He got to go to the bathroom. That's the guy, and that's the monster Benavidez. That's the one that he don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's the little short, squat, redhead dude that came up. That everybody's talking about him being the best pound for pound. He don't want to fight David Benavidez.
It really
Because at the
doesn't
end of
matter,
the day,
honestly. If Canelo doesn't want to fight Benavidez, because Canelo's fights are rigged and they're fake, they're fixed. People talking about Kovalev,
I don't think they're fixed, but I
they're
think he's
fixed,
not
bro.
fighting. He's not
Fixed,
fighting Will. They're fixed in a sense that look, he fought Jamal Charlo. Jamal
fixed.
Charlo is a
Right? Fake
154
fight.
pound champ.
Chamar Charlo
You know what
throwing
I'm saying?
pity pats. Fake fight. But go ahead.
Yeah, he fought a guy like what's that dude that went into retirement? The gorilla, that dude that he beat him from pillar to post for 12 rounds.
John Ryder.
Yeah, and then he fought Jamie Munguia. He looks like one of those guys that has an extra chromosome. One of those dudes that it's a miracle. He's a professional fighter. He fought him. I don't know what kind of mentality that got. So he beat him. So then I mean what's next? They offered him the skull fight, the mandatory. He don't want to take the fight. He'd rather vacate the belt. But I hear now he's changing his mind. He might come back because he knows William Scoza is a real Cuban national, a very good fighter. He also got Austin Iglesias, the IBO champ, another knockout artist from Cuba. So everybody talks about Morrell, but Morrell's part of a three-man team. Morrell's part of a tripod of Cuban nationals that are obtaining highly accolades at the 168 and 175-pound division because Morrell's thinking about moving up to
Morrell already
170.
ducked Benavidez. He's nothing special.
No,
He's nobody
no,
that
no,
should be
he's not
praised.
decking on Benavidez,
No,
man.
no, 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 no. Listen,
The fight,
he's nobody special who should be praised. He already ducked Benavidez, confirmed by his
not
training.
the fight.
The
You know what
thing
it is,
is,
man? You know what it is? These
these
guys.
racist pieces of shits want to hype him up to hate on Benavidez. That's it. That's it.
No,
He's nobody.
but
He
my
ducked
my
Benavidez for a
question is,
reason. Just like
how much Benavidez makes right now? Benavidez
just
makes a lot of money,
he's
man.
a multimillionaire. He's rich.
Okay, so Benavidez probably make like let's say like 6 mil or 8 mil to fight Grosnick, right? That dude, right? So why would that Benavidez take a pay cut to fight a guy like Morrell, who Morrell probably makes 500,000 a
It
fight?
doesn't matter.
You know what
My
I'm saying?
point is Morrell already ducked Benavidez. He hasn't fought nobody.
Yeah, Morrell.
He's
I won't be
unproven.
surprised he ducked Benavidez because Benavidez is a world beater. Benavidez is a world beater. You're exactly
I'm
right.
just saying, you hear these pieces of shits like Dan Rafael, these pieces of shits who are spreading the narrative that Ryan cheated, right? But they won't be the same ones spreading the narrative how Devin Haney went overweight versus Regis went overweight versus in all his fights. Because these pieces of shits hate on Latinos. They don't want to push Benavidez, even though he's American. They'll rather push Canelo, the white guy from
It's like the
Mexico,
military. It's like the military
right?
and everything
These
else. Like
racist
they
pieces of
take the
shits have
Puerto Ricans.
agendas. They hate to see
They
it.
take
They
the,
hate to
the
see it.
Latinos, they use them as the grunts, and then they go and they give themselves all the high ranking, all the high accolades, and they come in and act like the leadership. Like I won't be surprised if right now that changes and we have a Latino vice president soon. I want to see a Latino in the White House. I want to see a Latino up in there
It never
because
will happen. These people are Trump
no, it's gonna
supporters.
happen. They're gonna have
Trump
to make it
supporters.
happen,
They
bro.
want to.
They're gonna have to. We
They
need to
believe.
have a secretary of defense at least because our military is saturated with Latinos. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones. We fight in the wars. We rescuing the ladies. We the ones the police departments. We're the ones in the fire department. You know what I'm saying? It's Latino Americans. It's not these other cats, man. These
These
cats.
people, Suleiman. These people like Ring IQ. These little piece of shit Dominican pipsqueaks, little pieces of shit spicks, mutts. They identify with people like Canelo. They want to hype up Canelo and they get mad. Like if you talk about Benavidez, they get all offended and shit. They're pieces of shits. Right? That's the thing about Mexicans. We're beautiful people. You know why? You know why we're different and we're better than you people? Can I tell you why, Suleiman?
No, you can't say shit, motherfucker. No, nigga, you said enough, motherfucker. You're racist.
Because we come from a people.
No, nigga, you don't
all
even tell us
colors.
where you came from,
We come from
motherfucker.
people
Motherfuckers
all,
don't care where you came
of
from,
all
nigga.
colors.
You ain't talking
Brown,
about shit but hate,
brown,
nigga.
brown,
ain't talking about shit.
lighter skin,
But
brown.
racism.
Right? We
Shut
don't.
your bitch ass up.
We don't big up Canelo and try to
Nigga,
hate on Benavidez.
motherfuckers know I'm Mexican, nigga. I ain't gotta say what you said, motherfucker.
Like we're
but
better
you
than
feel
people.
like you gotta say what you say.
We're better
Cause you
than
don't
people.
spit no
For real.
heat,
We
nigga.
really are. We really are.
You
That's
ain't
why
talking
you gotta
about
make
shit.
up. That's why you gotta make up
Oh my
lies against
goodness,
Brian
bro.
Garcia. Make
You
up
ain't
That
talking about
lies.
getting
shit.
tight,
We're
man.
better
You ain't
than
That
talking
people.
about
man
shit. You
getting
ain't
tight
said
right now,
shit.
For
bro.
real.
Don't
Real
talk
shit.
about that racist stuff on this channel, man. That
He's
man
not
getting
talking about
tight, bro.
shit though.
No,
He
you
ain't talking
getting
about
tight, bro.
shit.
You gotta go. You're in the wrong channel. You gotta go to Black and Brown channel. Don't go over here, man.
No
Because
boxing knowledge,
Black and Brown's a chump too. Black and Brown's a chump
ferocity,
too.
no
He's a
tenacity,
chump
no
too. Black and
intelligence,
Brown's a
no
chump.
fight
Black and Brown's
game
a chump. He's
knowledge,
a
no
racist.
shit, nigga. Just
These people
you
are
ain't talking about
racist.
shit.
They want to hype up Canelo and protect him and shit. Man, Canelo's a good fighter, but it is what it is. He's scared of Benavidez. That's it. The point is, you have these
Okay, so hold on. Okay, so Canelo's scared of Benavidez. Okay, so why else are you here? What other fights are you here to see and talk about besides Canelo being scared of Benavidez?
If
Well, no,
Canelo
shut
decides
up.
to fight
Suleiman,
Cole,
hold up. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. What other fights you got to speak on?
It's funny because all the shit.
No, it's funny, nigga.
No, let me
how
talk.
you have no other fights to speak on?
Let me talk. No,
That's what's funny, bitch.
I know way more about boxing than you. Trust me.
You dry said that, bitch. And anybody listening to this knows that you dry said that, bitch.
No,
I know more about boxing than you, bitch.
No, you don't.
And
No,
the
you
fight
don't.
game and real game fight game shit, bitch.
Boxing,
you ain't talking about shit. But hey, bitch.
Boxing revolves around me. That's why it's called boxing. What do you think it comes from? The word
I'll
box.
slap you down, bro.
Boxing. What do you think
I'll
it revolves
slap you
me?
down. I don't give a fuck how Mexican you think you are, bitch.
Me. It revolves
I'm Mexican,
around me.
have no tattoos, bitch, and I'll still slap you down,
It revolves
bitch.
around me. Boxing. That's why it's called boxing. Duh. So
You
like
ain't
I
talking
was
about
saying,
shit.
these
The
little
world
pieces
don't
of shit.
revolve around you, motherfucker.
I'm
and that's
saying
how I know
boxing.
you ain't a fighter. Because
Right.
a real fighter knows the world don't revolve around a real
I didn't
fighter,
say
bitch.
the
That's why you
world, even though
fight,
it does.
bitch. That's why,
Even though it does,
nah,
but I was
bitch.
talking about boxing.
You ain't talking about shit, bitch. You're in a
Right.
safe place talking that shit, bitch. You're in a
Well,
safe place. You're safe and sound talking that shit, bitch.
Yeah,
Fuck you. Yeah, I know you are, bitch.
Plant
Fuck
safe
you.
and sound trying to bully Ryan, but when Berlanga ran up on him, I'll knock you the fuck out right there on camera. He was
What are you talking about, nigga? Berlanga, Ryan, and David,
nothing.
and who else?
You ain't nothing. You nothing. You're nothing. Exactly.
No, bitch.
I thought so.
Nah,
Trying to act
bitch.
tough a little,
You ain't nothing,
140
motherfucker.
pounder,
These motherfuckers will hear me talking, see me type, bitch.
Berlanga
Know that
ran
I
up on
got
him
some,
and
bitch. I promise you, motherfuckers.
Just like
Pros know that I got something, bitch, by the shit I type and
Benavidez,
speak up at
just
this
like
motherfucker,
Benavidez
bitch.
punked him,
And
right?
you ain't talking about
Benavidez
shit.
punked him, and all you racist little chumps were all mad, all salty, right? Because he.
Okay, hold on. Let me let you finish. Hold up. Rap. Let's let him finish. Give him 2 minutes. Say what you gotta say in 2 minutes. All that hate, all that Mexican, hate, we're all nigger lovers, all that shit, bitch. Speak it for 2 minutes, bitch. Give him 2 minutes. Speak it.
I never said nigger lover, China hater. Shut your bitch
No,
ass
but
up.
you said it. You said it. You said it, bitch. You said it, but didn't say it, nigga. Say it.
All right, let me talk, China hater. Remember when Canelo and Plant did the press conference?
No, speak the racist shit.
And Canelo was like, "Oh, this guy said motherfucker," and he slapped him, right? All these little racist white supremacists were hyping him up. Oh wow, what a macho man! Benavidez does the press conference with Plant, and just because they had a argument, because they had some history, Plant smacking Jose Benavidez, they had some history, right? And it was like some tension. All these racist white supremacists all fucking offended in the comments. Oh, Benavidez thinks he's all, he thinks he's all that, right? Meanwhile, Canelo could smack the shit out of Plant, right? Meanwhile, the ginger could smack the shit out of Plant.
Matter of fact,
and he
keep
gets
talking.
praised by these white
Keep talking.
supremacists. What a macho man, right? But Benavidez says a few words, and all these chumps in the comments crying. These dudes are insecure. They're pathetic.
That's funny how you talk that shit with no picture or nothing.
Yeah. Look,
that's funny how you talk that shit with no picture or nothing.
Look.
That's funny how you talk that shit with no picture or nothing, nigga.
Look at his reaction. Look,
that's funny.
That's
how you talk that shit with no picture.
Talk over the truth to hide it. That's how you people
that's
are.
That's the truth.
That's why you love Trump.
You talk this shit like no, I'm a disguise, incognito mode ass nigga. You know what? Incognito. That's your motherfucking name, bitch. Because you talk this shit. You talk this shit with no picture, no link, or no nothing, bitch. Because you ain't shit, motherfucker. You talk this racist shit, man. Fuck you.
Oh, he thinks he's all that. Oh, look, he punking the little chump white boy Plant. Oh, they're all mad, right? But for Canelo,
again, otra vez, way. Otra vez, you went back to the fucking the plan and getting slapped and the wigger and all that shit, nigga. You went back to that Mexican. Yeah, you did, bitch.
I'm telling you,
yeah, you did, bitch. Because you're a hoe, nigga.
black
you don't
and
stand on
brown,
shit, nigga. And you're not
ring
here for boxing.
IQ.
You're not here to talk punch
All
game
you
shit, nigga.
people,
You're not
all
here. You
you
talk
racist,
to
white
pinpoint
supremacists, hate on
racist shit,
Benavidez, right? You're
questionable
chumps,
racist
right?
shit, motherfucker.
Canelo
You're not here
pretends
for
he
the
doesn't know
boxing
what
game,
motherfucker
motherfucker.
means.
You're not here to
He
spit
called me a
knowledge. You're not
motherfucker.
here to talk fight game
He
shit.
called me
You're
a
here to talk this
motherfucker,
bullshit.
and he smacks Plant. He gets praised by these white
Like
supremacists.
you'll get slapped, bitch. I
Benavidez can't even.
guarantee you, like you'll get
Benavidez.
slapped, ho. Like
Where do you
you'll
live?
get
Hey, where do you
slapped,
live?
bitch.
Where do you live? Where do
Like
you
you'll
live?
get slapped,
Where do you
bitch.
live? Where do you
Like
live?
you'll get slapped, bitch. Like
Right?
you'll get slapped, bitch.
Right?
Like you'll get
Oh,
slapped, bitch.
he thinks he's all that. This is how these chumps are. That's why they love Trump. They're chumps.
And what you
Little
talking about though?
little
What facts have
insecure
you
little
spit?
chumps, right?
What facts have you spit? What
Canelo.
knowledge
Oh,
have you brought here to
he
Rap
called me a
Star? What fight
motherfucker,
game shit
and he
have you
pushes
brought?
Plant.
What like
He gets
insight?
praised, but Benavidez
What
can't even
insight?
speak
What
up to Plant.
intelligence have you brought?
Calling him a cokehead
Just
and
racist shit,
responding.
right, bitch? I
Little
know it, cause
chump.
you ain't talking about shit.
You're a chump. You're a chump. Shut up. You're a chump.
I'll
Shut
dick
up.
slap you, bitch,
Yeah,
and
shut up.
scalp
You're a
you, ho.
chump.
I'll
You're a
dick
chump.
slap you and scalp you, bitch, with my bare hands, bitch.
Yeah. Shut up,
Fuck
chump.
you, nigga. You ain't
You're a
no Mexican.
chump.
You're a
Shut up.
bitch,
You're a
nigga.
chump. You're a
You're a
chump. So
bitch,
you
ho.
protecting Canelo. You're a
Oh
chump.
my goodness.
Protecting Canelo, bitch. I don't protect
Yeah,
shit.
shut
You're a
up.
bitch.
Shut up.
I say
Shut
you're a
up.
bitch, nigga.
Berlanga
I say
Punk
you're a
Plant.
bitch.
Berlanga Punk Plant. What about that? What happened? He's a tough guy with Ryan, huh? Little Ryan. What happened?
Some more
Plant ran
racist
up
shit,
on him. I'll
right?
knock you out. What happened?
Brown on black and white,
I
right?
thought so.
Say it.
Yes.
Just say it. Brown on black and white.
I
Just say
thought
it.
so. I thought
Brown
so.
on black and white. Just say
I
it,
thought
bitch.
so.
Just
I
say
thought
it.
so. Yeah, I thought so.
No, I know so, bitch. What are you talking about? I know so.
All right, let me talk now.
Just say no. Fuck you, bitch. You can't talk, nigga. You
said I would
racist.
get
Fuck
2
you.
minutes.
You ain't talking about shit.
You said I'll get 2 minutes. All right, shut up now. The reason why you hear these people like Ring IQ, right? These little pipsqueaks.
Ring IQ will bust your ass. He'll blow you out the water. You ain't talking about shit. I know Julius. I've been watching niggas since 2014, nigga. He'll blow you out the water. You ain't talking about shit.
He'll
You ain't
kick
talking
you off
about
his
shit,
channel
nigga.
he
You
fears
ain't got
the
no
truth.
knowledge. You ain't got
Little
no heat.
pipsqueak.
You got racist insight,
He's a little
nigga.
pipsqueak.
Fuck you. You got racist vibes, motherfucker.
Pipsqueak, like the rest of
Ain't
the
nobody
channel
listening.
fanboys.
Yeah, but you ain't talking
Hyping
about
up Caleb
shit.
Plant. Oh,
They listening to me. They listening to me, but they ain't listening to you, nigga. I promise you ain't listening to you.
Versus Benavidez. He clinched 70 times, got help from the ref, hugged away. Wow, what a fighter. Oh, because they wanted him to win. They're chumps, little racist, little China haters like you are, little China haters. You want to hype up, you're a white supremacist. That's what I call you, right? So that's why Canelo could slap Plant and get praised for it. But Benavidez' response to being called a cokehead and, he thinks he's all that. Oh, because a little chump white boy, little inferior, little American.
And you ain't said shit, motherfucker.
How many white
You ain't
champions?
spit no heat, no knowledge, no in-depth insight. Not a bitch ass thing. Nigga, you wasting studio time, wasting CDs, wasting mic time, motherfucker. For real, motherfucker. You ain't talking about shit.
I'm talking to the audience, not you.
No, you ain't talking about a bitch ass thing.
You're just another Ring IQ. How many American champions are there?
I'll bust your ass on this
white Americans.
I'll bust your ass.
Zero, because
you can't fuck with me.
You're chumps.
In the office, the shop, or the battleground, you can't fuck with me.
In the UK
the
too.
office, the shop, or the
too.
battleground, you can't fuck with me.
In the UK too.
Remember that. The office, the shop, and the battleground, you can't fuck with me.
You have to hype up Ben Whitaker. What do you think Benavidez
I'll
will do to
crush
Ben
you.
Whitaker?
I'll slap the fuck out of you.
What do you think Benavidez will do to Ben Whitaker? I thought
nobody cares what you got to say. Nobody answering your questions.
Yeah, but why are they hyping that dude up?
Benavidez will have trouble with Ben Whitaker because
why are they hyping him up, pushing him through the algorithm, trying to hype this dude up?
Why are you still talking about Benavidez? I thought Mirage was sucking that nigga dick. Ooh, Mirage gonna beat your bitch ass.
These dudes are
Mirage gonna beat your bitch ass when he talking about David like that. Ooh, he gonna beat your bitch ass, nigga.
See, Plant was their great white hope.
He talking about David like that, nigga. Ooh.
Plant was their great white hope. They wanted him to beat Benavidez so bad. You should have seen it. They had the ref help him and everything. Oh, too bad, buddy.
My money on Mirage because he got a picture.
Weak ass little dude, chump ass.
You ain't got shit. You ain't got shit but racist and hate, bitch. My money on Mirage.
What
Mirage
have I said that was racist?
Once he knows you trying to suck David's dick, once he knows you trying to suck David's dick like that, nigga, he gonna beat your ass.
China hater. What did I say that was racist? Give me an example.
Fuck you. You ain't even have me going through that shit, nigga.
You took too long because you're a piece of shit. You're just a lying ass, deceiving.
Okay, the Wigger plant. The Wigger plant. They hate him Benavidez and Mexican lovers and Canelo haters
and slick black fighters and all this other shit, nigga. Yeah.
Oh, you see, that's what you Chinators do. You just yap your little
No,
Edomite
that's
lips,
what
make
you
up lies.
said. That's what you said, bitch.
You yap your Edomite lips. You just yap your own projections. You're a piece of garbage. You're a waste of skin. You will die the nobody you are. 100%.
No, bitch, I'll die a warrior at minimum, bitch. I'll die a warrior at minimum and a champion at best, bitch.
I'm not joking.
And you'll die a bitch ass nigga with no picture talking some raceful, hateful ass shit. You ain't talking about shit, bitch.
You're a chump.
I'm a warrior. You ain't shit, nigga.
You're a chump. That's what you have to do. What you do. You're a chump. You ring IQ, black and brown, all you little cockroach.
Ring IQ will slap you, fool. That little hoe ass nigga on the couch, the little medium shirts on, that little half ass Puerto Rican Cuban B looking ass nigga will slap you down too, nigga. You ain't shit. That nigga Ring IQ will slap you down.
They all fear me. That's what they gotta, you know.
They don't fear you, bitch. They don't fear you, bitch. 100%. They don't fear you, bitch. 100% they don't fear you. Nigga, what are you talking about? They fear you.
You fear me. You fools are chumps. That's why you gotta hype up Canelo, a Mexican who's not even from America, because you have no Americans to root for. Oh yeah, because you're entitled, weak, soft little chumps who never struggled a day in your life.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me, nigga. I'll change you and your kids' lives, nigga.
You're weak.
I'll change you and your kids' lives if I see you, bitch.
Why you so professional boxing, bro?
You had it easy. You're a
I'll
chump.
change you and your
why
kids'
you love
lives.
Trump so much.
I'll change you and your kids' lives, bitch. In one shot, yeah. You're a bitch, nigga. I'll change your life and your kid's life in one shot, bitch. Fuck you.
Trying to hype up Canelo. He's all right. He's not the best Mexican boxer, though. I'll tell you that much.
I'll change you and your kid's life, bitch.
You still haven't gave me what I said.
I'll change you and your kid's life, bitch.
I thought so.
Yo, can we talk professional boxing now?
Solomon, you see what happens? Solomon and Rap Star, you see what happens? We get bitch niggas on the motherfucking panel who try to talk that shit like they that nigga. You ain't talking about shit, bitch.
Didn't I talk boxing when I said how Berlanga ran up on this bitch ass Wigger plant and punked the shit out of him on camera for everybody to see? I would knock you out, you little bitch ass Wigger. He was like, oh, you know, yeah, he wants to act tough with little Ryan though. What happened?
That hate, huh? That hate in that bitch. That hate in that delivery. That hate in that delivery, bitch. You said it. I rest my case, motherfucker.
Your side?
I rest my case. That little Wigger plan. I rest my case, bitch. I rest my case, bitch.
Guess what?
I know it, bitch.
Let me prove how racist you people are. Even the Wigger, you wanted the Wigger.
Clean it up. Clean it up. Go ahead. Tim, clean it up. Clean up all Rap Star.
Look.
Clean up all Rap Star, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You said it.
You and the rest of the white supremacists claim that Benavidez tried to.
And what else? And what else? And what else? Yes.
And you were going for the Wigger
and clean it up.
So that just shows how much hate you pieces of shit have in your heart, and that's why you big up Canelo.
There's no hate in my heart, bitch. There's no hate in my heart, bitch. There's hate in your voice, your demeanor, and soul, bitch.
That's
hate. There's hate in your demeanor, your voice, and your soul, bitch.
But then again, there's no Dominicans for punch drunk boxing.
Who's this nigga? We need an address on this. We need a picture on this. On this hate, this racism.
Hey, at least the Puerto Ricans got boxers they can root for. You little weak pipsqueak Dominicans. Who do you have?
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Because the Mexicans punch the shit down. You got David. You got little Bam. You got Virgil. You got a little Vargas. All kinds of Mexicans punch the shit down, bitch. So fuck you, nigga.
Were you going for?
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You shut your bitch ass up.
But you claim Benavidez is my Mayatero, this and that. But you were going for the Wigger, the ultimate Wigger. Wow, that's why Berlanga ran up on him and punked him because he's a chump. He ain't nobody.
Okay, let me tell you something. Mr. Wigger. I graduated in a class of 2001, one of a kind. And I went to school with white boys that'll beat the fuck out your bitch ass and slap you. Then nigga. Oh God.
Not Ryan Garcia.
Yes, though. I will. Yes, I did, nigga. I went to school with white boys who'll slap the fucking teeth out your mouth, nigga.
Not Ryan Garcia. Nah,
but I went with the white boys I went to school with though. Yeah.
Not Plant.
Maybe not Ryan, but the white boys I went to school with, they'll slap the teeth out your motherfucking mouth.
Where'd you go to school?
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, you gotta stop fighting with that racist shit. Yo, Ben
Solomon.
Whitaker, bro, he beat a
Pat to the
gatekeeper that was
side because he
undefeated,
talks
bro.
like he's from the hood. He ain't from the hood. Shut your
Solomon.
bitch ass up, little punk ass
Whatever,
Berlanga.
nigga. You got it.
Berlanga from
I'm
where?
through
Hey, Suleiman,
talking.
where's from Berlanga
I'm
from?
through
Where's from
talking. You got it,
Suleiman?
nigga. Whatever.
Oh yeah, shut up. Hey, Suleiman, where's Berlanga from?
But I know that Ben Whitaker won, bro.
He's from Brooklyn, right?
Who, Berlanga's from Brooklyn? Yeah. What's the problem with Berlanga now?
That's
What you
the
want
hood
to?
right there. These little chump ass dudes think, plants from the hood. Oh, this dude is,
You saying he's
he
from the
felt
hood?
that life.
The
He's
guy,
not
the
from the
guy's a
hood.
millionaire, bro.
You ain't from the hood, chump ass little white boy. You're a little Malibu's most wanted. I thought so. Perlanga ran up on him and punked that little chump ass pillow fist snack supplement taking ass Victor Conte associate. Trying to
Wasting
hate on
studio time.
trying to hate
Wasting
on
CDs, nigga.
trying to hate on
Shit.
Ryan on Twitter, talking about he's on trying to push that narrative, knowing damn
And you
well
ain't talking about shit.
they set up Ryan. But these
And you
chumps,
ain't talking about shit,
shut
though.
your bitch ass up. You a Ryan hater too. You're a Ryan hater too. You're a Ryan hater
Yeah,
too.
right, bitch. I picked Ryan to crush that nigga.
Nah,
I
you
picked
fools are
Ryan. Yeah, I
chumps,
did, bitch.
right?
Fuck you, nigga.
Dan
You're a
Raphael
bitch.
ass
You ain't
niggas.
talking about
Dan
shit.
Raphael ass niggas, man. Stop playing, bro. You fools be hating and real,
No
making up these
knowledge.
lies.
You
Right?
got no knowledge,
Ryan Garcia
no
passes.
vision,
Right? Ryan
no
Garcia.
resume, no background, no
Ryan Garcia.
ferocity, no intensity,
Listen.
no
Right?
intelligence.
No, this is
Not
serious.
a
Y'all want
bitch
to
ass
laugh.
thing, nigga.
Y'all
But
want to
hey, you
laugh,
ain't talking about shit, motherfucker.
this is what America's about.
And anybody listening to
Ryan
hear me
passes
talk,
all the
nigga,
drug tests
knows
and
that
they
shit. You
come
ain't
out
talking
with
about
these lies.
shit.
Yeah, I thought so. Now you have this wigger right here, this little wannabe right here. He thinks he's from the hood. No, he's not. Trying to hate on Ryan.
Otra vez.
You got your ass beat by
What am I on
Benavidez.
back skip or am I on like? Am I
No,
behind?
you're nobody. Stop trying to cloud chase Ryan. Trying to because you're a Victor Conte associate. Shut your bitch ass up. Devin Haney's brother talking about Allah told him. You all know it's a lie. Bitch ass little Trump supporters. That's what you people are about. Oh, you want to try to pull a fast one, sneak away. Shut your bitch ass up. That's what you fools are about.
You know something?
I
What we
thought
be saying?
so. I thought
Ben
so.
Whitaker
Little
is
pussy ass,
coming up in rankings,
chump
bro.
ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
He's coming up in rankings, bro. I won't be surprised he's gonna be fighting those guys soon. I light heavyweight. He
Plant's a
already picked
chump.
up the IBF belt,
Plant?
the IBF International.
Who, Plant?
No, I'm talking about Ben Whitaker, bro. Ben Whitaker. We're not talking about Plant right now.
Oh.
Plant. He just picked up the IBF International belt, bro. So that
Benavidez
means he's
will
gonna
beat
be.
the shit out of Ben Whitaker. Easy work. He'll stop him. He's a nobody. He's never fought nobody. He's a nothing. Yet he's all in the algorithm. But in America, you don't see these pieces of shit, cracker ass China haters pushing Benavidez. These fucking
Yo,
Edomite,
Ben Whitaker
dirty
can handle Plant.
motherfuckers are fucking garbage. I can't wait to prove it to you. I have all the proof. You people haven't seen nothing. You have it coming, and you deserve it all. Fuck you, fucking pieces of shit. Go ahead though.
I don't know why you guys are just cursing each other out instead of talking boxing, man. You got Ben Whitaker there, bro. You got light heavyweight, a lot of boxing. You guys should be getting along, man. So, anyways, I'm taking this over now. This is me right now. So we're gonna start talking about professional boxing. None of this racist stuff. We're not responsible for the racist episode that we had recently. But I'm so happy that Ben Whitaker, the IBF International light heavyweight champ, got a big win today against an incredible undefeated guy called the African King from Nigeria. He won 10 rounds in a spectacular fashion. Everybody's talking about these other guys are light heavyweight. They're gonna have trouble with Ben Whitaker because uh he has a like Nassim Hamed style of fighting. He's also from England. He's a big UK guy, and everybody was going crazy for Ben Whitaker today. Oh my goodness! So Ben Whitaker filled the stadium very proper like this week. And then we got upsets right there. We have David Benavidez at 175, just became the WBC international, WBC interim 175-pound champ. That means if Arthur Benavidez decides to vacate, that belt, he will be elevated to champion, full status. He's also has that belt at 168. So if Canelo decides to wake up tomorrow and says, I do not want to be the champion of WBC anymore, I'm gonna vacate. That man gets elevated to full status as a champion of 168-pound division. Yes, that's David Benavidez. We call him JJ over here in this channel. JJ Benavidez, the real bona fide champion. You know what I'm saying? I could see David Benavidez getting a stay busy fight with somebody like a Ben Whitaker. You know what I'm saying? I could see David Benavidez finding one of those light heavyweights up in that division. You know what I'm saying? Trying to aspire to do bigger and better things. I could see him giving a rematch to a Caleb Plant at 175. I could see David Benavidez because the light heavyweight division is becoming kind of thin. Um, those two guys are matched to fight, so he's gonna have to keep himself busy till the opportunity arrives. Canelo doesn't want to fight him, so I guess he is showing a sign of maturity. Knows that Canelo doesn't want to fight him for whatever particular reason, so he decided to leave the division and go up. That's a very good thing. I know Morrell is on pursuit for the same thing. Morrell moved up to 175, is thinking about moving to 175 and fighting for the WBA regular belt at 175. So that's a big possibility in the future. I could see Morrell challenging Benavidez in a fight. But the problem is, what is going to be the payday for Benavidez? Because Benavidez is making top dollar. This is the problem Morrell has. Morrell has to make himself uh, more of a profitable fight for these fighters like Berlanga and for Benavidez because that's not happening right now. So he's gonna have to keep himself busy and make himself more credible.
Solomon,
So
Morrell got 9 fights, bro.
yeah,
Morrell got 9 fights, literally.
they can't pay him. That's why Berlanga don't want to fight him. If Berlanga would have got paid offered good money, because they're highly ranked in the same division, and also in the same ranking body, sanctioning body, WBA. And Benavidez, Berlanga doesn't want nothing to do with him because he what are they gonna pay him? He fought Patrick McCrory and knocked him out and got paid 2.5 mil. So why am I gonna go fight a guy like this for a couple of nickel and dime? At the end of the day, that's money counts, man. That's why nobody wants to fight Morrell. Morrell doesn't generate dollars.
I don't know, bro. I'm a firm believer. Like, if a fighter's from a different generation or a decade, then money don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a youngster and you know you can beat an old fighter and he's past his prime, then that don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. So it all depends on the generation. Morrell's in a generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might have Corona to blame. Well, hold on. He might have Corona to blame for his fucking career being in a standstill. But you know what I'm saying? So does everybody else, like Boo Boo and a bunch of other people who had their shit going and Corona hit and they was in a standstill. But still, bro, he only has 9-0 fights.
No, what I'm saying is that the guy right now, no top name is gonna fight Morrell right now. Morrell doesn't generate top name money, so nobody gonna fight him. Morrell gotta fight second tier fighters, up and comers that they'll give him the opportunity, but he ain't gonna get no Berlanga. He ain't gonna get no Plant. He could get a Caleb Truex. He could get a Jose. He could get that guy, the guy that the Plant beat, who's Statigi. He could get guys like that, but he ain't gonna get no. He ain't gonna get no real bona fide contender or a guy like a Berlanga. Maybe go get a McCrory. A McCrory he could get. He could get a Leon Bunn, but he ain't gonna get no up and comer, no real bona fide headline fight like a Berlanga. Maybe go get a Porky Medina, but he ain't gonna get nothing. He's gotta make himself more credible, man, because he's got to fight for big bucks. Like Canelo fights for big bucks. You think Canelo's gonna fight a guy like Morrell for a couple of nickel and dimes? He don't even want to fight Skull. He don't want to fight Osli Iglesias. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's money counts, people. So another question in the boxing channels now: can Subriel Matias recover from this loss? Can Subriel Matias attain championship status again? He lost on points to an up and comer Liam Paro, highly ranked fighter. Uh, I don't know why they didn't expect him to win. Um, the guy was highly ranked. He got a couple of good wins on his resume. Um, knowing that Subriel Matias is a slow starter, Subriel Matias never had a regional belt. Subriel Matias loses rounds, gets hit. So I don't understand what was the where Matias thought that he was a real beater from. He was just a title holder, a belt holder at fact. This is why he didn't want to fight guys like Teo Fermo. This is why he didn't want to fight guys like Devon Haney. That's why he didn't want to fight guys like Pitbull Cruz, because he knows the other champion, even the IBO champion, probably put him on his ass. To Raronov, the IBO and WBA gold champion will probably give him a hard time and beat him up. He was also undefeated. Ladies and gentlemen, Raronov is undefeated also, the IBO and the WBA gold champion. He still has his belts and his undefeated resume. And this man will give Subriel Matias a beatdown, in my opinion. I think Puello will give Subriel Matias a beatdown. Subriel Matias just lost his belts, and guy like Puello just upset Gary Antoine Russell. Gary Antoine Russell was upset, ladies and gentlemen, by Alberto Puello. Alberto Puello, KG Southpaw, was the WBA champ, got stripped for saying that he was tested positive on something. They didn't check his B samples or nothing. They falsely accused the man, they stripped him, and they gave the opportunity to a C class fighter at best to fight for his vacant belt. Yes, sir. So Alberto Puello, a southpaw from Dominican Republic. Yes, the place that everybody likes to go for vacations because it's very affordable. Very, very friendly people. Our brothers, our cousins from Dominican Republic are very friendly. They have a lot of love for Puerto Ricans. Puerto Ricans love to go to vacation. I think that the number one tourist that goes to Dominican Republic on vacation is the Puerto Rican people. They love to go to Dominican Republic, eat their food, dance with their women, listen to the bachata. So this young man, Alberto Puerto, just beat a highly ranked fighter, Gary Antoine Russell. Gary Antoine Russell got beat by split decision by this young man, Alberto Puello. Mind you, he was an ex WBA champion at 140. He got stripped for the belt. They say he was positive or something. They didn't give him a chance to appeal or anything. You could see the double standard against our Dominican brethren. So this gentleman has come back to the 140-pound division with a vengeance, winning winning multiple fights. Right now, he just upset this man and became the WBC interim 140-pound champ. Yes, he is the WBC interim 140-pound champ by upsetting Gary Antoine Russell. Yes, he could be elevated if Devin Haney decides to vacate. This man will be elevated to 140-pound champion for the WBC. So that fight with Antoine Russell, he showed that he could box from the southpaw stance. He reminds me of when he boxes of that famous champion, the unified champ, the blue, the blue train. No, what was it called? Um, his name was Julius Undango. Julius Undango. You remember the Julius Undango, who was also a southpaw at 140-pound champ, also who tried to unify against Terence Crawford. He reminds me of him right there. He reminds me of him, real proper like boxer from a southpaw stance, but he's still fresh, undeterred, unbeaten, fresh right there. Alberto Puello. Big shout out to Alberto Puello, our Dominican brother, for defeating that gentleman, Gary Antoine Russell, and having the opportunity to move to bigger and better things in 140-pound division. I'm very proud of Alberto Puello, showing people that we got some good Dominican Republic. We got some good fighters from the Dominican Republic coming in the professional boxing, putting some food on our table for their children, buying property, putting their kids in private schools up in the Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? Have them socialize, socialize with the higher ups in the DR, in the community. Send the kids to go to school here in this beautiful country we call the USA. You know what I'm saying? Have people go to Spain. I mean, that place is a beautiful tourist attraction country. I don't know if you guys ever been to Dominican Republic. You guys should consider going there for a vacation. Oh my goodness, that Punta Cana got the most beautiful woman I ever seen in my life. I know they like to walk around with beautiful spring dresses. Oh my goodness. I know Black and Brown and Rapstar have been down there hanging out because Black and Brown and Rapstar are very good friends. So yes, everybody likes professional boxing from there. I know he's having a party right now. Big shout out to Alberto, the Southpaw boxing ex-champ Puerto. So yes, so now we got this other guy, Super Matias. He took his wanted to fight in his country, Puerto Rico, in the Coliseo, and headline over there against a real tough opponent, Liam Paro, highly ranked fighter from Australia. Fought very good, knew how to clinch, knew how to box, made it very difficult, made it very difficult for this gentleman, Super Matias, to go into his game. I mean, I'm happy. That's what happens in professional boxing. I'm happy where upsets do happen. Not only for the gamblers make a little money, and also this gives opportunities for Super Matias to get go back to the drawing board, learn how to box, add some new things to his boxing ability, and see if he could get a rematch with this gentleman and fight for the championship. Maybe the IBF is not for him. Maybe he could fight for something else. Maybe the fight that he didn't want to make before, he's gonna have to make that Teal fight. Teal fight got that Steve Claggett fight, who was NABF champion. Maybe he could after that fight, maybe he could pick up a fight Subriel That would be a very good fight. Subriel Matias against Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? So yeah, so the division is getting hot. I'm seeing a lot of opportunities right now for up and comers. I know William Cepeda is getting started at 135. He's also a big boy at 135. He could just do that jump to 140 and get wet with all those people out there, all those contenders, and move on to bigger and better things. So I guess I'm the only one in this channel right now. Is anybody else listening on the panel? Ladies and gentlemen, anyone on the panel right now want to partake in this professional boxing talk and news here? Well, I'm having a good time. This is what I like to do, talk professional boxing, rap stars, knowledge channel. So yes, we got this guy out there, Subriel Matias. What was Subriel Matias thinking? This is a guy from Australia, a bona fide regional champ, coming up and trying to take that IBF belt, one of the greatest belts in professional boxing, and try to take it the way he was stunting with that belt right there. He had the belt on the side with the gold chain on the middle, stunting. He was mounting with that belt with the bleach blonde hair, looking like a beach boy. You know what I'm saying? From Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? They call him Subriel the Beach Boy, Matias. You know what I'm saying? Beach Boy thought he was gonna have an easy fight with Liam Paro, like he was playing volleyball with the girls on the beach. It didn't work out that way. He wasn't playing volleyball with Liam Paro. Liam Paro was trying to take his belt away from him, very proper like, and it did happen. It did happen. Liam Paro took the belt and took it back to Sydney, Australia. You know what I'm saying? And now the man's gonna have to go back to the drawing board and see if he could attain his belt back in the rematch or fight somebody else right there. I think he telegraphs shots too much. I think he takes too much punishment. I think he has to learn how to box a little better. You know what I'm saying? That style of boxing is a complacent style of boxing. He takes too much punishment. Takes too much punishment in there. He takes three to give one. I don't think that's a good style of fighting. That's a deteriorating boxing style. But the question is, why are we seeing that for Subriel Matias this early on in his career? Why are we seeing that from Subriel Matias this on his early stage of his championship beginning? He should have been showing that later on in his fights after 15, 16 defenses. This guy's over here showing this on the second and third defense that his skills are deteriorating. He's slowing down. He's fighting less on the back foot. He's trying to walk down his opponent. He's becoming very lethargic and lazy in there. And that's what cost him this fight against Liam Powell. Excuse me, Liam Powell. So Liam Powell, if I was you, I try to negotiate that fight with George Camboso, fight a big hometown fight with George Camboso, a real Australian fight. But if that fight cannot take place because Camboso took a lot of punishment in that fight, that lost that gentleman, Lomachenko, maybe I could lure Lomachenko to Australia. Maybe I could have Lomachenko come to Australia and fight me for the IBF 140-pound belt. Maybe I could get Devon Haney. Devon Haney right there, the WBC 145-pound champ, having come to Australia and fight. They're very familiar with Devon Haney, being that he fought twice over there in unification fights against George, the killer, the vicious killer Camboso Jr. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of opportunity for Liam Powell. I know Liam Powell is full of a lot of opportunity. I know Liam Powell is having a field day party right now. He's celebrating his and having fun with the congratulation calls and the texts and the emails from all his fans out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy for him. And this is a learning curve for Subriel. Subriel, you got to go back to the gym and learn how to box. You got to get rid of that trainer you got. That trainer got to go. You got to get some new trainer. Somebody going to teach you how to use your fundamentals much better. You got to stop working the jab much more. You got to speed it up. You got to win rounds, man. You're too lethargic in the first 1 through 5 rounds. You get hit too much right there. You cap off your combinations with the left hook too much. You go to time. People are timing you there. You're very easy to time because you end all your combinations with a left hook. So when I see the left hook coming, I'm gonna hit you with a right and back chin. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have an upper hand on you right there. I know you're very durable, but these guys are becoming very, very good fighters like Liam Paro. Liam Paro knew that he could wait for him to throw that huge left hook and counter it with a right before he hit him. So he was winning over that time, and then he knew the guy takes three to give one. So he was winning on the card, and he didn't tire out. He had the stamina, fighting on the back foot, wasn't taking too much punishment on the inside because he was clinching very proper like. He was trying to manhandle Subriel when Subriel was getting on the inside, so he clinched on Subriel and gave Subriel a lot of problems in there in the inside. So Subriel is basically an inside and mid-range fighter, doesn't fight on the back foot too much. It looks like he's not used to getting backed up only when he's on the ropes taking punishment. So this is why he lost that belt. And to tell you the truth, I don't see Subriel Matias improving. I don't see Subriel Matias becoming an IBF champion again. I don't see Subriel Matias competing with guys like even Regis Progress. I think Regis Progress would concuss Subriel. I think Regis Progress would knock out Subriel Matias. I think Subriel Matias would get knocked out and sent back to history. I think he's just a title holder. He's not in the league of Juan Lopez. He's not in the league of Wilfredo Gomez, Felix Trinidad, you know what I'm saying? Juan Laporte, top fighters. I think he's just a title holder for the Puerto Ricans, and that's what he proved to be. You know what I'm saying? So yes, let's talk this professional boxing and news. I know rap stars hanging out right now with your wifey, you know what I'm saying? Have some barbecue chicken, you know what I'm saying? Some mashed tater up in the UK. And I'm over here talking professional boxing right now on Father's Day. People, I'm having a good time right there. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about that dude, the guy that lost a 10 round fight to Joseph Parker, a guy that was the IBO cruiserweight champ, a guy that decided to vacate his belt and went up to heavyweight for Joseph Parker. My goodness, picture that. Like I vacate my IBO belt at cruiserweight and go up to heavyweight and fight not only our ex-champion, but Joseph Parker. He went up there and won 10 rounds with Joe Parker right there. And that's Jack Method, the current, the new European Boxing Union champ. You know what I'm saying? The Commonwealth champ, Jack Messy. Jack Messy went down to cruiserweight and fought Okoli and attained those belts last night. He completely outboxed Okoli. He showed Okoli that this is professional boxing. It's hit and